This channel is sponsored by Loot Crate, the monthly subscription box that's always filled with surprises for gamers and geeks alike. If you're interested, go to lootcrate.com/hawk525, and after choosing your crate, type in promo code HAWK525 for a 10% discount. The link and promo code will be in the description box below. Thanks guys, and hope you enjoy the show. Now I am.
We could start on this joke. Zawardo, did you get that nun yet? Because I have.
No.
Why do you want the nun?
Because of that comic strip.
Oh.
Is she the one with like the weird Noel Phantasm with the stomach thing or no?
Yes.
Oh.
Heaven's Hole.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the legit name of it, is Heaven's Hole.
Okay.
I want her because of this comic strip. Come on, process this. There you go.
Oh yeah. Alright.
I already tried to dump. How many times did I try to dump her? 4 times.
Don't tell Zawardo that mine was off of what I barely paid to get Melt and Passion Lip, which was like 30 left over, and then I got 30 from login streak, so I spent 60 for that character even though I didn't need to.
I just burned my tickets and then didn't get shit.
I try with tickets and I don't get shit with tickets, Hawk. That's only you.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's only you. I think I got one thing off a ticket if I remember correctly, and yeah, that's about it.
All my tickets were that CE card with Gilgamesh.
So you're still happy. Out of that is pretty much Gil.
Let's see, sorry. I'm actually looking for the first thing we're gonna talk about. That we probably don't care too much, but we're gonna talk about it anyway, because it's fighting games.
I get to add miscellaneous notes again, because I'll mention one thing near the end that really wasn't like super big. Like Bloodstain's release date finally got announced.
Oh yeah, you can add that in there. Anyway, can you edit?
That don't really matter. I'm just bringing it up at the end.
Oh, okay.
It'll be our miscellaneous.
I'll just put it in there, just because.
I didn't really quote it because I'm like, it's just a trailer showing that their art style has changed dramatically, which is amazing to watch. I'm like, holy shit, they're trying. At least it's not Mighty Number 9 quality.
Yeah. That would be kind of a problem, would it? We'll pay for it, right? So, or what is it like? Contribute to it.
Funded it and then paid for it.
Yeah.
Some people paid for it to play it, and it still was a disappointment. You just double check the web if there's anything dumb today. More talking about the house nights, so I still don't care.
Is Detective Pikachu out yet?
No,
next
one thing I
week.
see is an art book. It'll be released on May 21st.
Next week, I think.
Buddy Life put this in my Discord. I might have to go to GameStop.
Why?
I want that card.
Oh, it's a snubble.
Snubble.
If it was a jump, it was a. If it was a.
Funny, I actually seen packs of Pokemon cards specifically for that movie, and I'm like, wait.
Oh
what?
yeah. They've had those like for a while. If only I wasn't poor from Vegas.
Poor. Help me,
It's
I'm
okay.
poor.
Once Vegas is over and all this buying of new stuff, you'll be back to some
Poor.
part showing card openings and opening
Rawr.
cards not worth $80. I only
Yeah.
make
I
the
don't know.
$80 joke because of Ender and probably that card is Zawardo. I never did hear if Zawardo got that Nico card because I was like, that card looks really neat.
Oh, okay, so the Nico card that Ender has, if he wanted to sell it, it's
Oh no, he
$50.
told me. I was originally 80 though. He off the bat. But it's a pain in the
I don't know.
put it down.
Ender should kill me. I bought 2 of those booster boxes, so that's 99 times 2.
So
Holy
so 200, pretty much.
So I did what Hawk did with his Pokemon
Yeah.
Pokemon spree. But I did pull some good cards. Apparently a lot of my friends doesn't like my RNG on those cards, so I was like, oh, okay, here you go then, take it. I don't know what's gonna. They're not going to go to my decks.
I am a mere collector.
I'm not
Just
like
now
that.
playing online TCG anyways. A lot.
I did try that Magic Arena. I like it, but then it's like, oh crap, it's like Hearthstone. I need to buy packs to get those cards that I need.
That's part of my reasoning, and that never don't need. Well, I don't use much Hearthstone anymore. Been trying to burn as many cards as I had because now they're starting to get rid of cards I like. Ragnaros, I'll miss you forever, and Sylvanas Windrunner.
Right. Well, you can get Ragnaros back if you have
Oh no, I still have the card. I'm not gonna burn those cards. I got them.
No, like, but if you want to play him, you just need to.
Oh no, I'm not gonna play Wild. Wild
No.
gets more.
You play fuck, what's that card to summon him after you use your hero power.
Her, yeah, she doesn't work too well in most decks. This is the problem now because they got rid of the main gambit. I played that deck. Odd mage, I think was the word. Was it on? Either even or odd mage.
Well, I shouldn't talk
Well,
about.
I played it. It was fun.
I shouldn't talk about deck building in Hearthstone. I copy like Keebler, Toast, Trump, and Crips.
See, now I think back, I think it's you who brought up Keebler to Ender when Ender was saying some Hearthstone professional went back to Magic, and I'm like, I'm not surprised.
Well, if he's talking about Keebler, he really doesn't play. He just goes to the events to just get the free cards and support.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. People don't want to be one thing anymore. It's fine. It's the nature of most games. Like fighting.
Yep. Well, anyways, that's how we start off the episode. Welcome to the 85th episode of the Hypecast. Welcome, everyone. It is indeed that week now for us to get together and talk about some video games and blah blah blah, whatever. So, I am Hawk525, aka Sean, as the host as always, and I am joined by MichiTakeda and Zawarudo.
Hi.
Yeah. I was starting to read things and I was starting to wonder what the hell that was.
Yeah. So before we get into the news, wanted to start off with, oh my god, my remote fucking exploded with the batteries. Anyway, there goes that remote. Don't you just hate it when old batteries just burst or explode inside the remote and just like, oh fuck, I can't use the remote anymore. Anyway, I wanted to give a shout out to Zawarudo for his graduation. He has completed the college, the collage. Congratulations on your graduation.
Hey, thank you. My watch has ended. I'm done.
So,
I can be like Jon Snow now and not know anything again.
Yeah, right. You retained enough of the information for your tests, and now that you're done with those tests and you're getting your degree and all that stuff, now you can just let it all spill out. Forget. Maybe retain some of it that's actually important to you, and maybe carry that on to whatever job you get.
What
but now,
job should I get?
but now comes the phase of finding a job.
Which is most definitely gonna be in Cali.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get too into what you're gonna do in the future, but you said you're gonna be in San Diego, was it? With someone you know?
San Jose, sorry.
Jose. Oh, okay. So you're gonna be in NorCal. Okay.
Yeah, NorCal for a little while, then work my way south
Okay. Okay. All right.
as a stripper.
Gosh.
They get a lot of money, so
Well, it is California. It is 2019 or whatever year you're gonna come here. 2020. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'll come tomorrow to Cali.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, man. Let's go, dude. Come to SoCal, dude. Make your way from NorCal and then come to SoCal. We'll all hang out and have fun. And you too, Michi. Come on. It's like snowing it's like snowing and stuff, right? You gotta get out of the state.
It's not snowing now, and I have October where I'll be in a state that won't have winter.
Yeah.
Probably rednecks, apparently. I mean, I'm not going to say anything bad about the state. We're just going to put it at that. Although, two people could probably, that used to be on the podcast, could attest against that state.
Yeah. You're heading in the opposite direction, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that thing for later, because I forgot about it.
Oh, all right. We'll try to fit that into the doc. I'm just gonna slap in the link. Boom. There you go. All right. Anyway, let's get right into the news then, before we forget about something that Michi added into the doc. All right. Anyway, let's get this one out of the way. Kid Goku from Dragon Ball GT, as we all know already, he is in the game soonish. He will be released on May 9th. And there was a trailer that came out. I'll put it on mute, but let me just bring up the trailer. It's a brief one, as a lot of the trailers have been.
I mean, it's Bandai special.
There you go. Sorry.
Trailer. 30 seconds. You see little bits, but you don't know much about his gameplay.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna actually just go on the tubes. Let me see.
Why are we watching Goku getting round?
A Twitter trailer? Come on. We're more professional than Twitter trailers sometimes, depending on the...
Yeah, we gotta watch it on Pornhub, you know.
Let me have the volume low at least.
To see the bits of where they were teasing a certain super attack, which only happens if you lose one ally.
Oh wow, look at that. Freaking Super Saiyan 4. And that's it!
I said this, I'm disappointed he uses Dragon Fist. I know that's a signature move, but I've rather seen 10 times Kamehameha.
Oh yeah. It was the red Kamehameha, right? Or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
10 times. And then when he would fuse, it'd be 100 times. Because they were real original back in GT Day.
Yeah. I mean, this one, Super Saiyan 4 looks pretty good, but it's only...
It should have been his own character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get another Goku.
The kid.
We get another Goku though, no matter what. So
hey, alright, make a shout out joke now. I know Lythera will be happy to dunk another effing Goku in the game, so yeah.
He's gonna dunk him again.
It's gonna look real weird just to watch a giant man dunk a child, but whatever.
Yeah, I wonder how it would actually look. Like, is it actually gonna fit into his hand or something? Like, it's gonna look.
Probably hold him midsection
Uh
into the ground. I don't know.
huh.
The game still lasts too long, from what I know of, in tournaments. Who knows? And I keep seeing memes of Bardock in square.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's only gonna be one more character for the DLC this time around. So because we're already getting Gogeta and Brawly from the movies for the last two anyway.
Which I still haven't watched.
I haven't watched either, so it's whatever.
Bye.
Yeah. I'll eventually get around to it whenever I start watching Super. I don't know. I don't know when that's gonna happen.
Damn, you're super fun. It's okay. In my opinion, you could skip a good number of episodes unless you.
I'm gonna
really
watch the
wanna
movies. Trust me. I'm gonna watch the movies, and I'm gonna skip like
And
what
find
23 episodes or some shit, and then
They're filler and the movies. Technically, some like. At least you're not watching in English. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the English dub, but just you will never have to rewatch the scene of stop, don't shoot, he's not black.
right.
That was a beautiful scene. I don't know how it got past the censors, but someone on that on that day was like, yeah.
All right. Well, meanwhile, more on anime stuff or anime games. One Piece World Seeker is getting more DLC, or well, more DLC revealed. We've already had like a season pass of some sort with 3 episodes in there, but the 2 episodes haven't been revealed till now, or recently, I should say. With Law and Sabo as the stars of those DLC episodes, and then the first one, I believe, is Zoro. So, and you can get the pass for what, $30, and then, I guess there are separate episodes for Sabo and Law. Sabo is coming this fall, and then Law is coming this winter. $10 each, apparently, and I'm not sure about Zoro's episode. If that's gonna be separate, I might get that one, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I wasn't too pleased with like the game itself anyway, so I don't think it's gonna really win me over. Zawarudo, didn't you start playing the game, or do you have the game?
No, I do not have the game.
Oh, you don't have the game. Okay. Yeah.
I'm waiting for that Blackbeard DLC if it ever gonna show up.
I don't think you're gonna be holding that breath for a very long time and probably not gonna come up for air. I don't know.
I mean, you have a totally fantastic, great game to play Blackbeard in, known as Jump Force.
Oh man.
And I'm gone.
Oh man.
I do not speak of that.
All those episodes have been released, so you can get to see all the full experience of Jump Force with myself and Zawarudo. That was a wonderful game that we got to play together, or got to experience together, rather. I had to play it, and you just had to sit there and watch.
Which I felt like I was playing it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I wanted to cry.
Dude, that game crashed like twice. Like both of them were like in the middle of a fucking game.
And I think one of the crashes was within a cutscene. It was like, oh.
Yeah, right.
This game is telling us it's over. It's done. Back up, kids.
I think like that, and then the other crash happened when there was that stupid fight with Luffy, and I finally beat him, and then like the fucking thing was loading and it just crashed. And I was like, no, I had to do that fight over again. It was so bad. And then the final boss was so bad.
I am powerful. Oh.
Yeah, because okay, it was a terribly designed boss. And then when the fight finally happened, you can just kill him with the throw loop. You can't take those throws, dude. You're gonna take those throws like in Street Fighter 5. Oh man. That was fucking dog shit, dude.
We all know where the budget went, kids.
Do we really know? Because like the graphics are like very inconsistent with like a lot of the characters. The JoJo characters look good, but like the what do you call it? The Yu-Gi-Oh monsters look really good. But if you look at someone like I don't know, fucking who was a really bad example or really bad model?
Bad motto.
There was like
All of them.
all okay, all of them. Okay, all right. And then like none to mention like Ryuk's voice was like entirely missing. he had like dialogue going on, but there's like no audio. So I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Maybe that's DLC.
Oh god. You had to pay like $5 or some shit.
That's what you should have done in the editing. Since we couldn't hear you, just put on Willem Dafoe's lines from the Netflix movie.
Oh god. Yeah, you're right. Willem Dafoe was fucking Ryuk in the live action version.
He wasn't bad in that movie. It was just bad.
Was it like more weird than anything? Is that what happened?
I don't know. It just didn't follow anything.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
It tried to, but then it was like, oh, you have no idea what you are you?
I like how I induced a rant, and I wasn't even had to be a part of it because I'm not going to play Jump Force ever.
And
also watch that movie that was mentioned of Netflix, and now I don't know if I'd rather watch. Nope, I'm not going to go into that side topic yet. I'll save my jokes for when we reach that trailer. Let's continue on to actual good games and one that came out of left field of the version of game because we were wrong.
Yeah, you wanna take this one? You wanna do the Persona stuff?
I mean, you and me are in Persona. I'm not sure. Zordo, you play P5, right?
Mm-hmm. 3 times.
Royale, gonna be really good. I'm gonna play it. Seeing the new character, playing a segment that I still forgot to look up about. Oops. Because I still don't know what time frame we're playing with the new character. And you posted a thing of changes I'd like to see, but I think I read most of the changes kind of hoping for on the website. Like, combat's going to be different. Morale's going to be a good version. It's not going to be... Yes... Gold.
As long as I get to date Morgana, I'll be happy. If I can't date that cat, then I'm not buying that damn game.
I mean, it could happen.
What? Dating a cat?
A cat that may become a human. Oh, there's something weird in one of the pictures we were shown, and
oh right, let me bring up.
A huge guess.
Let me try to see if we can bring that up.
Zawarudo, come on, dude! I thought you were a scale boy.
Can you bring up P5, PJP?
I can jump here and there.
You can jump. Okay.
I don't think Reddit has it. Actually, I could check Reddit for you, but
all right.
Well, then again, you like that? What's his name from Breath of the Wild, right? The bird boy.
Oh. Cass?
Yeah.
So, Josh, you're gonna be so excited for later. We get to make fun of Sonic.
Really? Wow.
Sonic
oh yeah, that trailer's on here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
And also, your profile picture is very useful for another topic.
Yes, we will talk about that. And by the way, if anyone didn't catch that already, we have Josh making a surprise appearance, a nice little cameo. Hello, Josh.
Yo, I gotta go get some juice.
All right.
Okay, we're talking about Persona anyways.
Oh wait, you actually doing the podcast right now?
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
You're doing it right now.
Right.
Shit, dude. You got my pants down. All right, I gotta go get some juice. Hold on.
All right.
Hawk's great with warnings.
Yes.
I guess, well, Josh also played 2 Persona, but I don't think he knew the things.
And it's fine because we were just talking about stuff that Josh doesn't care about. Well, I mean, he cares about One Piece, but he doesn't care about World Seeker.
Oh, we're already talking about... Oh, good. Because no one cares about that game, really.
Damn, dude.
I mean,
I thought you were
someone
just
cares about
fucking
World
getting
Seeker.
ready and talking about fucking cats and stuff and shit.
Yeah, we just talked about a new character for Dragon Ball Fighters and a One Piece game.
Alright. We'll load the site. No, it's probably
Making another one?
No, we're just talking about World Seeker.
Oh.
Yeah. That jank ass
They're
game.
having a season pass.
Fantastic.
Yep. One of them's gonna star Zoro. One of them's gonna star Law, and then the last one's gonna star. Well, I don't know about Sabo is the second one. Yeah, so Sabo is gonna be one in the second episode, and Law is gonna be the last one. But you're not really missing out on those games anyway. So.
Yeah, I don't play those anime games.
You saw me playing it, so you know how I kind of feel about it.
Look, jank as fuck. I'll be honest.
Dude, I was like trying to hop onto this like one rock, and I couldn't like get on the one fucking rock because fucking Luffy is like, I don't know. It's terrible.
And Luffy forgot how to jump.
Like I saw you zip lining or whatever the fuck the
Gum rocket.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, they must have got the programmers for Sekiro. This shit looks like dog shit.
Yeah. But now we're trying to get into the whole P5 Royal stuff and P5S.
Okay. The website totally felt loading on me. It's like, it cannot do your translation. I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, I had the info so... This is actually annoying when things don't load.
I'll just put up this video so we can all be entertained for a little bit.
I mean, rewatch the video.
I love this yaoi. I mean, hi.
I'll put it on mute. Anyway.
Is this
That did not help the cause.
Alright, fine. I'll
I've
put it
actually
on.
never seen Boku no Pico. This
Probably
is
should have
actually
found...
interesting. Wait, is he sucking his dick in the fucking car?
No, that's not the dick. That's the tail. Come on. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I mean, some people do call penises tails, you know what I mean? Or legs. You know what I mean?
Or the third arm, you know?
The third arm, yeah.
Arm? What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's a gay thing. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not gay enough.
Alright.
We're talking about this.
Yeah.
Oh. I just have one topic to be like, I hope for things in Royale is that we get animated scenes for their awakening, since, you know, they're in the anime, like all characters, instead just, you know, Joker.
Yeah.
It's like, I hope they can do that, because that would look a lot better.
Oh, look, he has a
Instead, you
grappling
just
hook
get
now.
in-games render.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like Smash was predicting that.
All I know about this is that redheaded girl.
The red-headed girl? Yeah.
Yeah, who's next? Who's this guy?
She's
Psychiatrist?
in...
Probably.
He's a school counselor, is from what I read. People are saying, like, he's a doctor, and it's like, he's the school counselor, which is interesting.
And Makana died.
It's fine. And these parts would probably more be in the season that we don't play the game.
I mean, what do you guys think about the new girls' design and stuff? 'Cause there was some little controversy about it. because like it's the whole like
Her
legs.
legs.
Where
legs.
she shows too much leg. Where?
Oh my god, we forgot she's a gymnastics.
Yeah.
Her
What do they
offensive
wear?
lead gymnast.
No, I'm an incel. I don't want to see legs.
On
Too
a
much
girl.
skin. Too much skin.
I want to see
She's
legs
a
on the guys.
high school girl, and if you're older than that, don't care.
I feel like everybody's just bitching about dumb shit these days, huh?
Yep.
Oh no,
Wait.
yeah.
Oh, you see right there that shot of Joker falling? That's when he actually went to smash.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And that's Japan release date. We'll wait until 2020 for the English one.
Yep. October
version,
31st
because
is
it's supposed to be a
the
lot of
JP.
dialogue.
Yep.
We're all gonna guess like February is gonna be best because that's when.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when the other version came out?
Yes.
Persona 5 version?
Yes, it was in February.
Yep. Because we see Kasumi, the newest Phantom Thief, Flash something else. Takuto, the school counselor. Juice drinker. I don't know. People love him.
Yep. This guy.
Can I date him?
He looks like he preys
No,
on
but
high
if I
school
find the
girls.
goddamn picture, open engine.
Okay, so Futaba's able to be played now? By the looks of it?
I think she's getting new attacks, support attacks.
That's kind of cool.
She could probably. Who was it
That's
in 4? Was it Rise that was able to be played
Yes.
in Golden?
Yeah. Rise was the new character.
No. Rise has been in the game. The new character in Golden was Marie.
Oh, Marie. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Marie was not
Yeah, she was
playable
not
though.
playable,
She was
yeah.
just.
A new
She
character.
was a plot point.
Yep. She was just a girl
Yeah.
that you could stick your winky in.
Oh,
Shut
okay.
up, Zawardo, because it's still not confirmed what that picture is. It's just a pretty boy. It is not what.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know if it's right or not. Yeah, then there's a picture I put. Josh, that people are guessing might be a humanized version of a certain cat.
Yeah, because
And
like
Zawardo wants to date it.
the name right here is just it just says Ikemen, which means handsome man. So it's just like a generic role, I guess. And then, but in the
Probably
dialogue,
Screenshot.
in the dialogue, he says Wagahai, which is something Morgana says all the time. And he has blue eyes. He's got some yellow thing and stuff. So it's like traces.
And he talks about Anne, which is.
And he talks about Anne, which is
He
like
was-
right here. So yeah.
This is some deep shit. This
Yeah,
is some
and
deep.
then- The picture comes from during their third trimester, which was not told in Persona 5, which I'm still. I don't know if that's mid story or it's going to be after break.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Because if things are true, then this could easily be after break because, Morgana wasn't. Well, more people play Persona 5. They should know endings, hopefully.
Yeah, sure.
True ending. I mean, I hope so. Because I tried looking up in Japan's third trimester life, and I didn't get very good answers. We just have a picture that shows it after. The other picture which shows them all in Yuki kimonos and shit is 1-1, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's
Right
New
after
Year's.
the New Year.
Yeah, it's New Year's. That's nice.
Which we didn't play in the game.
Mm-hmm. That's nice that they added the New Year's scene. And then
Third year.
there's also been speculation, which I'm gonna try to bring up on the screen share. Hold on. About what looks like there's gonna be like a team attack or some shit with like different pairs. So like if you look at this like screenshot right here, looks like Ryuji and Makoto after.
They fuck.
Yeah.
They fuck. He eats her ass.
So yeah, looks like you know, maybe there might be some duo attacks or something. That'd be kind of cool. With different characters besides, you know, just Joker
They did that
and
in Persona
character.
4.
Hmm?
I mean,
Was that a thing in P4?
No.
I think so.
Hmm.
Some shit like that. If you got your social links up high enough.
Mm-hmm.
There's like dueling dragons or some shit where Yukiko and Coconut Head would scissor fuck on top of enemies.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I put that trailer for later for we talk about the other part. Yeah, I'm excited for Royal.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That fucking game looks retarded.
The Muso game?
Yeah, why the fuck are they making a Muso game?
Hey, I like Muso games.
Plus, it gives Persona 5 on the Persona S game on the Switch, which people were wondering why Joker was there without anything associated with Nintendo.
Mm.
Because
Persona
most
5
Smash
already
characters
Switch.
have
There's no
been.
way.
I got a knife.
Although I know it's fine to put the sub version because there isn't much dialogue actually. Because I already watched it. I'm like, there isn't a lot of dialogue to tell you anything. It's just like, here's some things, and Joker slashing a shitload of enemies with arson.
First action RPG.
Okay. Sit down.
I mean, is Dynasty Warriors like considered an action RPG? I would just call it a beat 'em up.
I think it means
Yeah,
Persona.
Dynasty
Ah,
Warriors
not
more of a beat 'em
really.
up.
Even with the level up.
I'm sure they mean for the Persona series.
Perhaps, yeah. And there's this
Then the
mysterious.
That's a guy.
That's a guy. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know, man.
It's a guy, I think it was supposed to talk. I think a little further in the trailer. Double check at the end of the trailer. I think it has like one line. Is there nothing? I thought it said like one line, like it's a medium fade at the end. This is the beginning. Let me double check.
PS4 and Nintendo Switch.
I guess it's.
Which one will have?
Oh, I guess all it is a new story has begun. No, mind, it's not that character talking.
Okay.
Which one will have?
So basically,
60
it's
frames
going to
per
be a side story, maybe, or something. I don't know.
It'd be
These
kinda
two games are weird to put in timelines.
Actually, never mind. I was gonna say like it's gonna be weird to see a Persona 5 game running at 60 frames, but never mind. There's a dancing game. I think the dancing game runs at 60.
I don't know. I play on base PS4 still for my life until PS5 happens,
Which won't happen.
which will be a while.
Yeah, which won't happen before April 2020. So people don't have to worry about that, I guess.
Yeah, unless my PS4 dies, and I have no reason still to upgrade to a Pro, as people say.
Say what? Sorry.
Oh, whoops. Might have been my fault. I have no reason to upgrade to a PS4 Pro then until my base PS4 dies, because I don't need things to super run at 60. And the PS5, we'll see what happens with what games they make run at 60 and better 100.
Just get a PC for it.
So according to this, apparently they plan to invest 31.1 billion yen to develop the next PS4 or
Still gonna be
PS5.
worse than PC.
So how much is that to us?
Well, take off 2 zeros and that's what you get. So what's a billion with 2 zeros missing? That's a million,
A
right?
lot.
Yeah,
So the
mean-
next console for us in the West is gonna cost $1 million. Got it.
Here's where I can make a joke that in the doc you have a conversion for a certain yen to dollars and taxes mentioned. So yeah, there's a 2-0 rule right there.
Anyway, So the back on to Persona stuff. So yeah, Royal, I'm excited for it. Anyone else want to comment on the Royal stuff?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
New characters, new scenario.
Mm-hmm. I'm still sad
Oh.
that Hifumi is not playable. Mm.
Oh yeah. Here's another thing I wish for. Give Ty a better. Actually, no. I'll say two characters. Give Ty and unfortunately Ketchup much better social link than the shit we did.
Oh yeah.
Because both of them were just like, we talked to them a bit. One's inside a jail cell, and the other one's just random encounters, which level it up. And I'm like, Ty needs much better. And Ketchup, come on, just give him something. He doesn't become prominent till way later in the effing game, anyways.
Yeah.
Which we don't know the screen show before certain events happen with Ketchup, so be interesting if she's before. Huh? Maybe that's slightly showing where. I don't know if it's showing where it is, because if it's before what happens later in the game, that means Kasumi will be part of late game stuff, which will be real weird.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see. We'll see when she joins in and stuff like that, where she comes into the story. Because it's gotta. I mean, it's gotta be after like what, a couple of palaces or something, and then.
I mean, we see Haru already in the kimono picture, so it has to be after that minimum.
Mm-hmm.
If it's third year between Haru and then Endgame, then yeah, I don't remember timeline. I just open up the game. What's my problem?
Yeah.
But May 9th, we'll hear more about
May
both
9th.
these games.
Yeah, May 9th,
Hopefully.
more information. Yeah. Any more comments on P5 Scramble, the Phantom Strikers? I think it's called.
I'm gonna play it. I don't know if I'm gonna hate myself.
I'll play it. I like my Muso games that aren't actually Dynasty Warriors.
I like fan service Lusos. I'll admit that. That's why I'm more towards Warriors Orochi than normal Dynasty Warriors anymore.
I mean, I played Dynasty Warriors 4, but that's about it.
One of the best one.
Yeah.
I don't know, if Lubu's not in that game, I'm gonna be really...
Wait, is Lubu not a Persona? I'm kidding.
I know. Oh, he's a 7.
Yeah. Right. But are you gonna get it, Azorado? A Muso game with Persona in it?
On the Switch.
On the Switch?
On the Switch.
I'll get it on the Switch.
I'm getting it on the Switch. I'd rather play like that game's probably gonna run pretty decent on the Switch. I mean, Dynasty Warriors. God, Fire Emblem Warriors didn't run terrible.
No, it didn't.
No, I still
That was a
haven't played
decent
that
game.
game.
Fire Emblem Warriors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's because the Hyrule Warriors kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, no.
That's fair.
That's understandable. I mean, this one. I mean, Fire Emblem it's definitely more catered towards the Dynasty Warriors kind of thing. Like it feels right. I would say it's the better genre over Zelda, but that's just my opinion about it. But I don't know about Persona. I mean, it could be dog shit, but I'll still give it a chance for a Scramble.
I hope there's also more playable characters, except for just Joker.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, are you gonna see other like the confidants as playable characters? That'd be really funny. Probably not, but no. Yeah, but probably.
We already know.
Go ahead.
I'll let you continue.
Oh no, go ahead.
Well, I was about to say, I already know who Zoroda wants to play, and it involves a small cat.
Oh yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah,
That Scramble type of game. I'd rather play what's his name?
Ryuji.
Yeah, hell no.
Yusuke?
Yep.
Ah,
Sojiro.
Yusuke, of course.
Play Sojiro. That's what I'm gonna play.
You know, just because I like a certain fandom doesn't mean I want to play all of them. You know.
You just said it earlier. You wanted to date a cat in human form.
Wait, he's not gonna be in his
And
new
If
What
one?
about
that's
Bean
true.
Daddy?
What?
What about Bean Daddy though?
Coffee Bean Daddy?
Yeah, he's the best boy.
Too old.
I would go gay for him. You kidding me? You can fucking make coffee in my butthole and suck it out. I don't give a shit, man.
He'll make all the curry too.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! You can make a curry off my dog. Definitely who I'd go for if I was gay.
You guys are weird.
You know what, Zawardo? I don't like this homophobic shit you're hitting me with right now. It's unacceptable in 2019.
Because you know what? I want to date this guy.
Oh, this guy. Okay. Airsoft man?
Mm-hmm.
Or
He can shoot all his load on me.
oh god.
I was gonna say other dad.
You mean politician man? Two fucking levels of his confidant, and you're already done because that's all you need from him. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure there's like other skills that could be good, but the first two are like the ones that you really need.
But I think everyone in this podcast would rather date this one.
Who?
No.
I can go nose to nose with him. I mean, it's like you could like ride his dick and suck his nose at the same time, or you could ride his nose or suck his dick. There you go, dude.
Fucking gross. You guys are sick.
Hey,
You
kink
disgust.
shaming?
Fucking disgust me, man.
Being homophobic? Oh,
Too
Mamma
much.
Mia. Fucking, I butter her fucking cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
There,
sorry.
is that better now? Is that better? You won't accept the homosexual shit, but it's all right if I talk about fucking buttering her butt cheeks?
Sure.
Fucking disgusting.
All right.
The
Well,
society we live in.
I guess what's not disgusting is that Nintendo won't announce any Switch Mini or Switch Pro of any sort at E3 2019.
Good. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Because the Switch just fucking came out.
Yeah.
Don't make another one.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous, dude. I literally just got mine last year. Don't do
I
that.
mean,
No, Josh.
same.
Now you gotta get the Pro version just to keep up.
Dude, they can suck my fucking ballsack.
I
Fucking,
mean, unless they make games for it, I wouldn't even go for a new one right away either, because most of the time that's what we're seeing now with pros. It's like you could have this pro one which runs better, or you're still fine with the normal one. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Especially with how much PS5 rumor prices someone guessed I'm already not a fan of, and I'll probably buy a PS5, but oof. Almost have to wait till April 2020 because I heard $500 and above because of that solid state drive.
Wait, did you say $500 and above?
That's what some people are guessing. That's what I heard somewhere because solid state drives are not cheap.
Yeah. You're right.
And the way it runs, it's like, how much is a tower? Like just a tower of a computer, let's say.
A tower, like just the body.
Yeah. Well, with all the hardware inside, I should say.
Oh, well.
1,000 plus.
Let's go with an average one and not the most.
All right, 12.
Well,
Let's just say 1,200.
At least 1,200, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I could definitely see it being half that. Jesus Christ, never mind. I forgot computers are expensive nowadays.
Oh yeah, a good
Tell
computer is
Florida to
expensive.
have someone. Well, I know that. That's why when certain state becomes my place and I live in an apartment and gonna get a computer. Someone else is gonna build it for me, and it probably won't be super cheap.
No, it won't.
Especially with this laptop I bought straight off day one. Didn't care how much, and it was like $3K, maybe $4K. Asus.
Jesus, $3K?
It was probably one of their newest laptops, and also it's Best Buy, so they probably bullshitted me. But whatever, I need a laptop that day.
You got some
Yeah.
I probably did. I bet maybe it was 2. I don't remember. It didn't
3K?
help. My old laptop was old, and my friend never knew there was a recall on his old laptop because it kept overheating. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
anyways,
anyway, I mean,
to sadder subjects than my laptop price.
yeah, the game known as Anthem, the roadmap.
Oh, we get to combine two topics too, because that other article ties into this real well.
I'll get to that. So,
What's Anthem?
remember that game that was trying to, be that next big online loot shooter? Looter shooter?
And had like
And somehow fell worse than Destiny. We'll say
hold
one.
on. I have a question.
Yes.
Who here thought Anthem was gonna do good?
Nah, man.
No,
Let's be real.
I was hoping it would do good so then BioWare wouldn't go out, but now with certain articles, I'm happy to see BioWare isn't going to be immediately liquidated from EA because that game got fucked.
Yeah.
So no. I just wanted to do it well enough so that EA didn't do Respawn.
I think only
Respawn's now fine.
I think only one of us in the entire Discord that we hang out bought it, and that was Afro.
He got skamazed.
Yeah.
Oh,
He got skamazed worse than Michi with his $3,000 laptop from Best Buy.
Yeah. $60 game that no one cared, and the note we're going to go on is Anthem isn't showing a roadmap anymore, even though I thought they did, but their roadmap's been delayed.
I think that there's only one DLC that's coming out of all the entire roadmap.
The 3 that were shown.
Only one.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And
It's a
then
pretty sad day.
we kind of know more why, because Dragon Age 4 was mentioned,
Yes.
becoming BioWare's next focus, and 3 developers of Anthem were pulled off of it for Dragon Age 4, so I think they're jumping ship.
Yeah.
They're saying, fuck this game, and that's kind of sad. Even Destiny didn't get that treatment.
Mm-hmm. It is definitely a sad day for people who bought it.
Actually, no. Division, people didn't stop that. Division's a much better example because Division, they actually fixed things, but, a lot of people left that game by the time they fixed it, so what?
Mm-hmm.
Division 2 is probably doing a lot better than Anthem ever will in, 3 years.
I haven't heard anything about Division 2. Nothing. So I guess nothing bad's
It
happened.
goes under the radar again.
Yeah.
For nothing good's
They had an
happening.
update.
Yeah.
They'll eventually have a raid, and then Destiny's falling off because it's Destiny.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been out for
the only thing that's
a long time. Yeah.
the only thing that's mentioned, their next DLC was supposed to come out in just September, and people think they should push it back. I wonder why. What game's coming out in September? Oh, right, Borderlands 3.
Animal Crossing.
So which Animal Crossing's coming out?
Yeah, dude, Animal Crossing's gonna shit on everyone.
Yeah, dude, the Animal Crossing's gonna kill everything.
Wait for your next Nintendo Treehouse while you're waiting for that.
Yeah, don't worry. Nintendo's gonna cancel the game and then
Oh my god.
Dude, Todd's gonna be so sad.
the fucking the Discord.
Yeah.
There'll be picture posted of Animal Crossing every channel. Whether it's announced or killed. They're just gonna be everything. Even Zawardo's room, which we'd never look at anyways, will just have Animal Crossing in it.
What do you mean no one looks at it? That's the only channel I go into now.
Oh my god.
It's the only way I can talk to Zawardo one-on-one.
Well, time to get to work today in that channel.
But suck it or no, I'm glad Dragon Age 4 is the thing. Let's hope it's not fucking
Dog shit.
like Inquisition or 2. And doesn't have focus on multiplayer too much again.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else into Dragon Age stuff?
Fuck no.
Nope.
I'm a lone man.
Sorry, Michi.
It's okay. If I want to talk about Dragon Age, I'll just talk about the first game was still the best, and they went this weird route. So, hoping they go back to Dragon Age Origins type of stuff with strategy. But once again, Anthem. Yeah, hopefully we never talk about it again. But somehow we will.
Somehow we will. Like if the next news is like ridiculously bad, then maybe we'll talk about it.
Servers are going down for Anthem coming this year.
Coming this month.
Coming
Is he from Animal Crossing?
Yeah, he's from the mobile game.
I don't know shit about Animal Crossing, by the way. I don't
Good.
play those games.
I'll teach you.
Yeah.
All I know is you shake trees, and apparently you shake this guy's tree too, because there's some sap coming out of it.
Yep.
Can I post like just gotcha, like just raw gotcha in here?
What in the private call?
I'm just gonna do it anyways because I don't care. Go ahead, continue the podcast.
Gosh. Well, anyway, Michi, you brought up about Death Stranding.
Yeah. Once again, I don't think we learned a lot. It's a game. It's supposed to be open world action. That's about it. There's about as much info on it as there was every other time it's been mentioned.
Let's see. Open world action game. Emphasizing that will bring something new to the genre. Let's see. The player will be alone. There is solitude, but they will be trying to connect. Okay.
Kojima being Kojima in secretive.
Connection will be key. Let's see. No, he's talking about the publisher, Sony. To connect is the same as disconnecting in a way. Is connecting correct? Is it better to disconnect? He wants players to think about this theme in their own lives and in the world. He mentioned dating and European politics as examples. Okay. It is difficult to tell a story in an open world game because you have to balance player freedom and freedom of movement with the plot. You have to go in a certain direction to learn more about the story, but Kojima also wants players to feel like they are making the choice to do so. Let's see.
No, Misery just says we'll be emotionally invested, which is good, and we might see something in a month, which from the time of this article I think is getting closer and closer to E3, so cool.
We might
I like that. We
might see more of Death Stranding in a month or so, maybe.
Fucking Kojima. That's why when I put this in podcast, I'm like, God damn it, Kojima. He really doesn't want to reveal much about that game until, like, either A, it's completely done, and we're still going to be left with a giant question mark. Like, I can see the cover just being Death Stranding, question mark. Yep. Fuck off, Zawarudo.
You know that's him right now when we're just waiting for more information.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he announced... Okay, I think Hawk mentioned where it was announced. He announced that stuff at a film festival, for God's sakes. Like, how is that gaming? I mean, there's some cool stuff people do at film festivals, but I don't know.
Because games are like movies, damn it.
Yeah. Let's ask David Cage that question. Oh, wait, no. Never again.
Yeah. Josh remembers the fucking Detroit game that we played.
I don't think he wants to. He's muted for probably that reason or something. Probably have important stuff. But he'd probably make fun of it. The
Yeah.
game was, yeah.
All right, anyway.
The game that more like Hugh, Ender, and I don't know, Josh. Oh yeah, that article has a lot with pictures. Is the problem. So yeah,
Fire Emblem game.
the Switch Fire Emblem game.
Yeah,
The three
I'm on the
houses.
fence about it.
I'm on the fence about it still. Like I like Fire Emblem games, but I don't know. I need to hear the word. We're gonna have DLC with old characters that people like, because they stopped doing that after Awakening. It's kind of like, why? God damn it! Put Lynn in a 3D game.
Fuck, dude. Why do they have
No.
like these little kids, dude? What are these little kids in these games?
I don't know. I think she's a ruler or something with the things. I don't know. They give descriptions. And then the leader of the houses they've been talking about for the last weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the
There are
thing.
more
that's weird
articles.
to me,
Hmm?
Is like it's like Harry Potter, right?
Yeah, kind of.
So
Yeah,
you choose a house
You choose a house, yeah.
for
choose a
one
house.
playthrough.
I think so. It's like
Fuck,
I
that
think-
sucks, dude. Fuck that.
so they,
Everybody's just gonna go with the white-haired chick's house because they want to fuck her.
I'm going Hufflepuff.
That's what I'm doing. I mean,
wow,
come on,
Josh, I thought you're all about, opening up the the gender pool or whatever.
And opening the gender pool. You saying I'm gay?
Yeah.
I'm not gay, dude. Just because
There
I
he
fucking
is.
touch dicks with other men doesn't mean I'm fucking.
I'm going
gay.
with this guy, dude. I don't know about you.
Oh, God, what are you, a homosexual? What are you, gay, dude? Ew. Ew.
Dude, look at
Don't
him,
knock
dude.
it till you try it, boy.
Yeah,
Trust
dude.
me, I've thought about it. I'll be honest with you.
Dude, look at this guy, dude. He's handsome as fuck.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he
He
is.
looks like a very younger version of what's that Seren's
Look like a
name?
bitch, boy.
Ozzy.
Oh, Ozzy. Yeah.
Dude, you need a real man.
Yeah.
This is a little pussy boy. Scroll up.
Him?
No, he's a pussy boy.
He's the only other leader of the houses.
Fuck them, man. Who needs the leaders? Keep scrolling up, dude.
This guy?
That guy right there. That's a man. That's a man. He could fucking split your cheeks open fucking far and wide till fucking the ends of time, dude. That's the man. He's got a beard too, so when he eats your ass, it's gonna fucking feel like a goddamn fucking cat's licking your asshole, dude. It's fucking great, man.
How would you even know how that feels?
Don't ask questions, dude, alright? I've been exploring into a different fucking dimension this past fucking several months.
Yeah, that's why he's not.
You didn't
he's
invite me.
That's why he's not in the
Look,
podcast.
you were in Florida. I tried contacting you, and
Yeah, excuse
I
me.
tried contacting you, Zawardo, but you know what? Things just go the way they are. I'm just trying to learn the ways of the gachi. I just want to broaden my horizons. I want to try things out. You only live once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'll give you a friend. Try to broaden your horizons, and you come back to me of how you feel after you see that.
Look, man. The reality is I have constipation issues, so I'm trying it out so I can actually shit. I don't actually like it. I just find this to be an easy method for me to be able to take a dump because my butthole's just been split open. It's been pretty effective, I'll be honest with you.
Okay, I'll just buy you a bad dragon.
Bad dragon, yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, let's talk about the game itself. So, it was kind of hinted in the trailer that was first revealed about the Heaven Time Pulse. This is like pretty much like kind of like a undo sort of button.
Shadow Valencia apparently had it, is what someone had explained to me.
Oh, okay.
Where, not a lot of us played that game. I forgot that game exists 99% of the time.
Right, and so basically you can like undo that command
What?
and do a different command or whatever. It's pretty much the undo button. This can be used a limited number of times. By using it, you can actually go back one move and choose a different command. With save and load, there is no need to redo a battle from the beginning, according to this article. There's a couple more screenshots. All right, and then here's a kind of a big one for me. Modes include casual. I'm a fucking casual pleb, so I'm gonna go casual. I don't want.
What a pussy, dude. You gotta play hardcore, man.
Yeah, hey man, hey, that's for you, dude. Classic mode.
You're right.
Actually, I'm gonna say the interesting notes right below it, which I don't know if that was a Shadow of Valencia thing or not. Unlike previous games, you do not return to level 1 after changing classes, and the type of weaponry available to you does not change. You can change classes a limited number of times once you pass the class test.
Oh.
Interesting. So you can be some... So they're kind of doing things in Fire Emblem Warriors now that I thought... Or... Warriors. Wrong game. Heroes. If you think about it. Because remember, they've had a spellcaster that basically moved like a effing tank 1 square per turn in that mobile game. And then we have Lynn being a spellcaster on a horse. Like, they're trying things like that. Then, next part I don't care about. Apparently you get to walk around the academy and talk to people and be student and professor stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Here's some odd-looking characters.
Why is that?
Looking other students?
That's just the way they're born, huh? Come on, dude. Look at that. Look at them. They're fine. They're beautiful human beings.
She's pretty hot. Anyway.
Is that a girl?
I don't know. We'll see. No, it's
oh yeah. She's got some nice milkers.
I mean, well, this guy.
Him? Oh, he looks like a fucking loser. Fuck him. So how much Milkies do you think they're going to be in this game? That's the deciding factor whether I buy this game or not.
Well, there's three houses, right? So
3 houses, so 3 Milkies.
Well, there's bound to be a lot of girls in each house. So.
Well.
Why are these starting to look like high school? Because of how this game is produced. Although,
she doesn't really have much Milkies.
I don't know if you go down.
It's unfortunate.
There's a bit in the qualification exams that they talk about because proficiency, yada yada. There's a lot of stuff to this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like proficiency levels. Class, of course, each class has their own abilities or whatever. Learnable skills. Proficiencies.
I'm gonna have to go kill rats in the deep run tram for like 2 hours. Classic mode.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
They mentioned some of the classes, which are like Commoner, Noble, Meridian,
Fighter, Monk,
Soldier.
These are just typical Fire Emblem boys.
It's funny, Monk is the magic users. And while it's saying, from the looks of it, they can use black magic. Oh wait, no. I guess they'll use black magic. Because they'll show off cleric. And then they say there's dark magic. So you have black magic and dark magic. Like, what?
Yeah, dude.
I guess elements, and then the classic just dark books is a different I don't know, it's weird.
Well, I'll just have to find out once the game comes out in July.
Holy shit, this game comes out in July. Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
You think there'd be more, like, you know...
Well, 26.
Oh, wait, it comes out in July?
Yep.
I ain't playing it.
Why is that?
Shadowbringers.
Oh! Yeah.
We gotta remember to find... Well, no, we're gonna find Josh after that. He's completed mostly everything. I get to watch videos of a near raid. That's gonna be fun.
26.
I'm at it.
The 26.
In another game.
Alright, so we already talked about that. So, yeah, sorry, Josh. We're gonna have to talk about Mortal Kombat 11.
Mortal Kombat 11. Oh, no, that's my favorite game. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. I love that game, man.
Oh yeah, who's your main?
Ronda Rousey.
Oh man, why would you go straight to the low blow there?
Huh? What low blow? What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah, never mind. Yeah, because her voice acting was amazing, as we all remember. Actually, I already forgot her scenes.
I haven't heard her voice acting, but let me tell you, dude, I bet it's fucking great.
Oh, it's a treat.
Just like the game, man. Just like the 10 out of 10 story. And the great. So what's your favorite part of the game?
Collector.
Collector?
And
That's a
the
good choice.
crypt, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
The crypt, now that's been fixed and not annoyingly grindable, because that's probably one of the things we talk about is how much they fix everything and been listening.
Mm-hmm.
And ours has been listening. It's too bad they keep having articles about their work situation.
Right, which is unfortunate. There's been accusations of, malpractices of, work ethics, like, having to get, a lot of crunch time, overworking, and, the boss, meanwhile, the boss can just go home and have dinner with his family or whatever the fuck, those are kind of stories, and they just have, like, hard times taking off their days or something, having day off, having to, take a day off or whatever.
Is NRS run by Activision by chance?
They're kind of with Warner Brothers, so
It may have a bit to do with that company, because they never commented after the first article came out. For some reason. Weird.
Well, I mean, it's not just NRS or / Warner Brothers Interactive, but there's been other places like Epic and of course BioWare. That was like one of the first ones that happened.
Blizzard.
And and Blizzard, yes, and then even Riot Games is kind of involved with something related to that too, and to the point where they're like they kind of set up the thing where you can't, or you don't have the right to have, or you don't have the right to even sue them, which is really weird. Something like that. Excuse me for misquoting that, but anyway, pretty much like they're silent. They're trying to silence the workers. That's pretty much what Riot is trying to do, which is kind of fucked up. Yeah.
But anyways, let's talk about the greatest game of all time, Mortal Kombat 11. Guys, I'll be honest with you, I have never played such a great game in my life. Only for $59.99 on Steam, PlayStation Store, Xbox One, you could play one of the greatest fighting games ever created.
Oh, don't forget
Kombat 11, made by NetherRealm Studios, published by Warner Brothers Studios. Boys, let me tell you something. You could play as Liu Kang. You could play as Raiden from the Metal Gear Solid series. You could play as the Nut Collector. You could play as the B movie.
Mm-hmm.
You could play as four-armed muscle woman.
Not yet, anyway.
You can't.
And you can literally play as ninjas. You know the guy that says "Get over here"? You can play as him.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucking nuts. I'll be honest with you. Honestly, if you're not playing Mortal Kombat 11, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You fucking jerking off to 8-year-old anime girls? Is that what you're doing? Huh? Haven't showered in 5 weeks? Let me tell you something. You play you play Mortal Kombat 11, you'll get an instant shower, and those 8-year-old girls will turn into real girls. That sounded horrible. But you know what? That sounded horrible. But you know what? It's not okay. I don't condone that. And go get your copy today, because holy shit, I've never played such a great game in my life. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me who your main is. in the comments below. And I'll rate you at a 5 out of 10. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Take it away, Jim.
So, Zawarudo, wait, do you own the game or not yet?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, right. Because you're waiting for Reptile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotcha.
My baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of like missing characters in that game, like Ermac and the robots.
Melina.
Well, I was gonna say Shang Tsung, but he's coming in there. Melina, of course. Quan Chi.
Yeah, hey, I just got a phone call from my sponsors, and they're telling me that you need to shut the fuck up about what you're saying right now. You're making the game sound bad. See, I'm getting paid like $20 per time I promote this fucking game.
Okay,
and
alright.
Let me tell you something. Money is tight right now. I need to support my baby mama and my kids. And I just don't appreciate you ruining my sponsorship right now. I appreciate if you tone it down a little bit and just say the game's really good and that anybody who disagrees is a fucking loser. All right, hang on. Sorry. Can you continue talking about the greatest game of all time?
Well,
we were talking about Nier Automata. Wait, no, retracted.
Nier Automata. That
Red
game
Dead
is not as good as
Redemption
Mortal Kombat 11. So you need to slow it down. I'm not sponsored by Nier Automata, right?
You mean Square Enix?
Yeah, Square Penis. Yeah.
If you were sponsored, you probably have a lot more cosmetics in probably 14.
Look,
they probably give you everything in that game. Like
the day I start praising Final Fantasy 15 is the day that I get sponsored by Square Enix. All right. Because I have nothing good to say about that game.
Oh, I have a note to talk about that later, and he's gonna hate me because the book came out, and yeah.
Mamma mia! What a trash
Hey,
game!
I
It's
played
nothing compared to my MK11. Greatest game of all time.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's not as good as Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah. Continue talking about it.
I mean, at least the story is enjoyable. I'll say that much.
Oh, you can edit that.
And now the towers are much more tolerable because they've been listening to community and not fucking up towers.
Whoa! There was never
no. There's no defense towards towers.
There was never a problem with the towers. They were perfectly fine.
Yeah, because the grind in the crypt was much shorter than Final Fantasy 14 or most MMOs, which is a complete lie because you'd have to not shorter. Like you could probably in the original base of crypt, you could probably get more things in Final Fantasy 14 than you did in the crypt.
Okay, what are the percentages? What are those percentages? What's the probability of you getting?
Someone had to open. We don't know the exact number, but someone had to open 900 chests, which that ranges anywhere from 15k gold coins to.
You know what me and Todd have been trying to do in Final Fantasy? Trying to get a T-Rex mount. It's 1 in 3,000 chance of dropping out of a lock lock. You want to tell me that it's what you guys?
It sounds pretty close to people just trying to get a maskless variation of a character face.
I know you kids grew up playing Fortnite, and you don't know about real grind games. I get it. I understand. But this is a real man's game. Mortal Kombat 11, greatest game of all time. $60 on Steam, PlayStation Store, Xbox Store,
and Nintendo
Epic
Switch
Store this summer. Getting taken off Steam.
And the Switch.
And the Switch. Thank you.
Which runs awful.
And will soon come to your My Very First Laptop by Fisher Price. Alright, sorry. Had to promote again. Got a text message from Ed Boon. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, careful, man. You might be involved with those the overtime or overworking,
No comment. No comment.
Josh, are you being overworked?
What's up?
Is there something you need to tell us?
I plead the fifth. Let's move on. Let's talk about something else. All right, no more Mortal Kombat talk. Let's not talk about my employers. Let's not talk about my working conditions and the text messages I get late at night of fucking Ed Boon sending me his dick and shit. We're not going to talk about none of that, all right? Let's move on. What's next in the doc?
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I guess we can move on unless we have one final comment from, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, any final thoughts,
It's an
Michi?
interesting game.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a major tournament to see how people think about the true state of this game.
Yeah,
Competitively, I've heard a lot, and there's been like a lot of little tournaments, and characters have been winning. But the problem is, I don't think all characters are great. Shao Kahn is apparently complete ass.
Yeah.
And Garrus is the greatest character of all time. It's almost like he has 5 crushing blows in every variation, which doesn't seem right to me at all.
Yeah, and not to mention there's only 2 variations that the tournament can use. Oh
yeah, the no custom variation thing. Yeah, that's real fun.
Yeah.
And you watch me being an idiot playing with like AI and towers and having all these fun movesets. I'm like, man, real sucks. The game got limited by all that.
Right, yeah. There's like there was this whole build up about like, oh, custom variations. That's cool. You can add your own fucking moves or whatever you want. And then, oh, here comes the what is it? The fucking Mortal Kombat Cup or whatever the hell it's called. You can't you can only use 2 variations that are preset for these tournaments.
And maybe one for a lot of characters is better than the other, or the one you have to learn some random shit. Like fucking, I think Scorpion legit has one. Unlike other
shit,
characters.
Sorry. Let me take that.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, Ed? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I promoted the game like a bunch of times. I told them they can't say
For
anything.
the joke to be over to take back something.
Listen, I tried to stop him. He said it too much. I know he was asking too many damn questions.
It's about them giants.
Ed, I didn't say shit, alright? I didn't say shit.
Yeah,
Hey, can I stop my job? Thank God. Look, you can send me dick pics all you want, alright?
Oh.
Look, if you want to do them in the shower, you want to do them in the toilet, I don't know, dude. Just leave me alone sometimes, alright? You send a little too much.
I mean, is it worth it to buy MK11 right now?
Alright.
Now it is, yeah, with the crypt being easier.
Crypt not being annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, and they fixed the towers.
Put me in a spot right now. I've got a wife and 3 kids, and she's got a 4th kid coming on the way. I can't. I have an issue, man. I can't wear a condom. It hurt. It makes
I mean,
my
they're
dick
still
shake.
trying to fix it, right?
I have an issue with holding out.
Fixing
Look,
it.
I've got a 4th kid coming on the way, dude. I need
We'll
to stop,
see.
right?
We'll see, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Like,
Look, I'll come into the
Crypt
office
stuff,
tomorrow.
like,
I'll suck your fucking
I don't
balls.
know.
Just don't tell my wife.
So when we do get Shang Tsung, who's
Yes.
after him?
We don't know.
We don't know. Probably E3 or Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call, very important phone call.
Minimum, I feel like E3 they might show off Shang Tsung. I'm hoping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to wait till Evo and they're gonna be like, Shang Tsung is now available today, and I'm like, it's August. You shut off that character way sooner.
Everyone's
They might
here.
Oh right, they have combat.
Who told
they
you?
do combat cast still before characters came out, if I remember correctly, like Injustice.
Who told
So
you?
there might be those.
What? Everyone's here?
Who told you that?
Don't worry about it.
I've been getting some DMs from Ed Boon. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Here we go again. Here we go again.
On a different note, while this show goes
I don't know how
on,
I found out. I don't know how I found out.
I have to. On a different note, I have to retract what I said because I just looked at PC Gamer and they're like, Anthem support won't wane despite staff movements.
Mm-hmm.
You're firing me?
So we'll see. Anthem's still done for.
I didn't tell him
Unlike
shit.
MK11.
It's not my problem that you.
And also, this joke apparently is not going to end.
Well, it's gonna end apparently because
Oh,
All right, fine. I'll clean your office tomorrow.
Dude,
come on. We have
dude.
better jokes to make, like Sonic 2019.
Clean your penis too if you want. I don't know.
You know what's funny? I had a friend at work be like, would you rather watch Sonic or Dragon Ball movie, the live action one? I'm like, probably Sonic
Bad
still.
news, guys.
yeah. What's up?
Can't lay it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta
well,
lay it off.
sorry to hear that, Josh.
It's all right. No, don't worry. I can at least now tell you how I feel about Mortal Kombat 11. Actually,
Yeah, what's up?
the game sucks dick. Fuck that game. Who cares, dude? Fighting games suck. Let's move on. Let's talk about Sonic.
Well, at least you won't be paying taxes like UFOTable might be, as apparently UFOTable is allegedly being charged with having to owe 400 million yen, which is 3.57 million dollars in taxes. Let me try to see if there's anything much more on the article, but that's I mean, if this is true, that could be big because
Tax evasion. It's no longer limited to the U.S. as we thought sometimes. That seems like...
yeah. Apparently, the info that I kind of read over was straight from the Tokyo Regional Taxation Bureau. So that's pretty big. So it says here that UFOTable is suspected of supposedly misappropriating funds raised from a charity auction from the 2011 Tohoku earthquake, a violation of the penal code that carries a potential prison sentence of no more than 10 years.
on top of tax evasion.
Yes. Let me see. So, talks about a little more detail of how things went and how it went down. Merchandise sales went. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Hikaru Kondo was allegedly directly receiving some of the revenue gathered from the studio's merchandise sales, which weren't transferred to the company's bank account and instead taken directly by hand. As mentioned, that a source from inside Studio UFOTable that the company founder Kondo stayed at home and was consulting with his lawyer almost every day for a few days after the original report of investigation. He has since returned to work at the company's Suginami studio as of 2 weeks ago. No charges have been filed against Kondo or UFOTable as of this time. So that was a mouthful, but yeah. Damn. Well, if this actually goes further, then yeah, that could be.
Should have paid your taxes, idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Meanwhile, I mean, other companies like Amazon don't pay taxes; they actually get tax returns, apparently. Even though they make.
They run the country. Trump doesn't run the country. Fucking Amazon does.
Yeah,
Straight facts.
I thought it was a little weird because it all makes sense as to why this happened. So at work, as some people may know already, I work at a Amazon warehouse, and we suddenly got an opportunity to start our 401k at our place. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's really random. And then so then I heard about the whole tax return thing with Amazon. So I'm like, oh, that's why. So they're just giving out money, I guess.
Damn, I need a job at Amazon. Well, I mean, like think about it. How do you think all these streamers make money? There's so many fucking partnered streamers. Amazon's gotta have the money to fucking pay them. I should be my partner streamer.
think that's all part of that whole situation. Still is a little weird with Twitch. Still, I think Amazon owns, but I don't know if Amazon still pays because Twitch gets a part of that. But then
Well, they get a
Amazon
part of
takes
it
probably money from
through
Twitch.
Twitch Prime.
Oh, that bit?
Prime.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, they get that.
We're not going to talk about that. That's stupid. And bits. How bits technically work? Yeah, bits still pisses me off to this day.
I mean, even too, if you know what the bounty system is, like, there's got to be a reason, or there's got to be
Yeah.
more to it than that, you know, to get all that money.
Bounty system, which allows
Twitch
games
system.
that probably Amazon owns for people to play on Twitch, and Twitch having its own. Twitch has a gaming service technically, right? Yeah, because you get Amazon Prime games, but it's through the Twitch system. So yeah, does Twitch get money for the games you get for free?
Well, anyway, let's move on to some more depressing news. Like,
Oh, great.
yeah. This one takes the form of a blue, ugly-ass hedgehog named Sonic. Well, he's only ugly because of the movie, but anyway.
And that quote unquote's being changed. Speaking of overworked workers about to come up.
Oh shit! Why did that happen?
'Cause-
News. No. I'll just do copy.
I mean, we can already make the joke that because of this trailer, quote unquote, the producer's gonna change the look of Sonic, and people are like, wait, that didn't go so well the last time that happened, because that means animators get overworked to shit because this movie's is gonna come out.
Wait, Hawk. What was that? What was that link I just saw? XNBC. What was that?
I don't know, Josh. You tell me. You're the one who sent it to me.
Alright, well, all right, don't tell them.
And right there, he just killed a lot of, newborn babies. Power went out, so.
Well, let's be honest, Sonic's a piece of shit. I mean, I think this has been
And
been a
here's Ace
reoccurring
Ventura.
with these games since the 90s.
I'm surprised that the dislikes is not higher than the likes. Maybe because of Jim Carrey.
Yep.
Nah, it's just rigged because YouTube is just rigged.
Well, anyway, Jim Carrey's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He looks good.
I
he's a
mean,
handsome man.
Oh, what the hell is that? Yes, please shoot him. Oh. Thought it was an actual gun.
He looks so like off-brand. Off-brand. It looks funny as shit.
mm-hmm.
I'll be real.
Mm-hmm.
When the fuck do video game movies ever look good, anyways? Like they all look like shit. There's
Mortal
not one good.
Kombat,
Yeah.
Super
Like-
Mario Brothers.
Street
Oh,
Fighter.
that one's the worst. This is the Mario movie. Like, yeah, like I don't know. They never look good. I mean, I don't know what everyone's like shocked about. Honestly,
Well, I guess in a way, like the best video game movie that's gonna happen is the Detective Pikachu movie.
Yep.
I guess. I mean,
it's not saying much, but it's
yeah,
that's a,
I don't know because like I've never seen it.
Yeah.
And I haven't really heard anybody talk about it. Is it even out yet?
no, it's almost out.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Oh god, that
Other
picture.
dead memes.
And the dialogue is just so weird. At least in this trailer, especially in this scene. I wonder.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see.
When does Sonic ever have good dialogue?
Well, this is like-
The guy's catchphrase has got to go fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says something about a fucking chili dog. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't really agree to that. Like, I think it's always bad.
Longer. I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
It's not your child.
Smells like body spray and an old hand sandwich.
Oh, and then and then by the end, bam! Look at that, Dr. Eggman.
There's someone told me about
There's
it,
light
though,
at the
about
end
that.
of this tunnel.
I hope something I was told was wrong because a friend of mine told me that look might be like the end of the fucking movie.
That's what people are
I'm
saying. Like, I don't get it. Like, why are people jumping to that conclusion?
Because I think as we're watching the rest of the trailer, it's like a progression of what he's starting to look like.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be the end result. Also, look at the background. That looks weird. Is that supposed to be something?
Yeah, it's from
Those look like giant mushrooms.
it's
And
from
I'm
one of
like,
the classic.
is this-
It's one of the classic levels.
Yeah, so is it going to be like a progression of like him somewhere else? Who knows? Also, why is Sonic a fucking alien?
Oh yeah, because he says something about I gotta save
I
your
need
planet.
to save
yeah.
your planet.
Yeah.
Not even like realm or some shit. Like he's from a game verse or some shit. It's like I have to save your planet. I'm like, nope, I'm out. I'm out of this movie. Gone. I'm a Sonic fan, but fuck this. Rather go watch Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
But I still will say, if I had to choose between this movie and the Dragon Ball live action, I'd still watch this movie.
Oh yeah, because of
Fuck
Jim
that
Carrey,
Dragon
dude.
Ball movie.
I will watch this movie just for Jim Carrey.
You can mostly carry the movie. It's already interesting to see that the producer's like, we're gonna change the look of Sonic, and I'm like, wait, what? You're gonna redo? Oh boy, this is gonna go terrible.
Gosh.
Oh my god, I already saw this, Zawarudo, probably because of you.
The JoJo one. Anyway, I mean, okay, so
This movie's gonna be such. Like, I don't even have the curious of, oh, I want to watch this movie, it's gonna be so bad just to see what's bad about it. Like, I don't even have that instinct. It's like, now, watch a Super Mario Brothers movie because stupidity, like, one time on television. That was a weird thing. I still haven't watched, what other movies we have? Dead or Alive. That exists.
yes, it does.
Tekken.
Yeah, so that yeah.
The Tekken.
Tekken.
I've watched the old Street Fighter movie with
Yes.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes, I watched
That's
that
also
too.
a bit of an interesting choice.
Yes.
Actually, no, we do have good video game movies. Mortal Kombat 1 movie isn't terrible.
You say so.
Wait, you didn't like the second movie of Mortal Kombat? The true
Annihilation.
movie.
Annihilation. What was that? Was it
It
Annihilation?
was a bit weird. You know, you had it right. It's Annihilation.
Yeah. That's the one with
Or
fucking.
it's Annihilation is better. I don't remember. One of those two movies is better. And I'll say probably on the highest tier of video game movies, but that's still a low bar.
Fucking Jim
At least the
Carrey,
Mortal
dude.
Kombat movies have good music that took 8 trailers for NetherRealm to add. And that music only shows up in maybe one stage, I think. I think it shows up in like the tournament stage.
Look at this fucker right here.
Yeah, it looks great. Where's that for the entire movie? I don't know. I'd rather have that look for like the entire movie, but okay, we'll have a progression.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just hope that the full transformation doesn't take place by the end of it, like people have been fucking alleging, I guess.
If it's okay, what's the average length of that movie again? Like 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
If that's shown within like the last 30 minutes, I could be super disappointed in that movie. Like, show this halfway and showing him become the crazy scientist.
I feel like
lots of fucking robots.
I feel like this is gonna be Dr. Eggman, and then where is he? Oh yeah, that's Robotnik. You know, because if you actually look into the lore, Robotnik is actually his real last name because he has a family of Robotniks, and then his first name is Ivo apparently. So, Josh brought out the try hard emote.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he did.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, now I know where the joke that people are talking about. Let's change the look of a movie within a short time frame. Apparently, people are comparing that line to Sonic 06, and look how that turned out.
All right.
This movie could be the Sonic 06.
Oh man.
What a great Sonic game! I think that's still the most Sonic game ever, even despite Sonic Forces exist.
Sure. No, I'd rather play Sonic Forces than fucking 06, dude. At least you don't have to fucking. At least you don't have
But
to
it's
look
no
at it.
use!
At least it doesn't have fucking a creepy human fucking face that I have to look at.
So there's... Yeah, it doesn't.
What the fuck is that? Just
What?
try. It's like
It's a
try.
stretch
Just try hard. Just smushed.
White hard.
What?
Smush hard.
Is that
That's
white
white
hard? Is that what it
It's
is?
white hard. Yeah, it's white hard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, white hard, dude.
Anyways, I'm gonna go
Anyways.
see the movie. Mostly out of irony, but
Oh my god.
I mean, well, no, actually,
Hawk,
I'm
you're
no, I
better
like no,
prepared to get your money
I'm
back.
full. I'm full of shit. I'm gonna go watch the movie for Jim Carrey. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch it for Jim.
I am
Can't
not
do
going
it.
to watch the movie
All right.
No.
because I'm taking the high
I can't
road on
wait to
this one.
watch the reviews though, and watch how fast that thing tanks. I give it 45 to 50. It's being nice for
I am too good for
reviews.
this movie. Don't need to watch it.
I'm not too good. It's just watching this trailer made me be like, eh. That's the weather. Watch Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like Jim Carrey can carry a movie. Detective Pikachu in general looks, even with just Ryan Reynolds, just in general, where I watch that movie, I'm like, I'd rather watch that.
Yeah. I mean, Pikachu looks like Pikachu. That's the important thing. A lot of the Pokemon kind of look
that
like
we saw in
themselves.
the first trailer, yeah,
Yeah.
look like themselves,
Yeah.
especially realistic.
Very. I mean, maybe a little too real to the point where it's like, whoa. But at least it's like, okay, it's pretty faithful to the the source material for the most part, and it's an original. It's most for the most part, it's an original story. So that kind of helps too. It's not like you have to play the fucking Detective Pikachu game to understand it or whatever. So that's kind of cool in that sense. And yeah, I mean, most importantly, it's fucking faithful to the source material, unlike this fucking hot garbage. So yeah.
There's Sonic and there's Robotnik. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, okay, well, imagine if his friends were around, like Tails, Knuckles, Amy.
Well, we don't want to think about Knuckle Nipples the enchilada showing up.
What if they went with the fucking Sonic Boom look? So he's like super tall and fucking swole, dude.
I might be certainly fine with that, but in this style, no. It's actual Sonic Boom, sure, whatever.
You guys want to get some enchiladas after this?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I like mine with red sauce.
I'm good. I ate. It may have been during the first part of the
You can eat more.
podcast.
You can eat more, Mitchie. Come on.
Nah.
Come on, dude.
Speaking of Sega, though,
Yeah. They want to focus on overseas and PC stuff. Yeah.
finally, they're finally getting their head out of their ass. But money.
Listen, weebs.
Except
you finally
PSO2
get
's still not in the US.
too.
Sorry, what are you saying, Michi?
Unlike PSO2, that's never come to the US, though.
Aw.
I was looking up stuff because someone was like showing. I was like, is PSO2 having a thing with the US? Because that was their title. No, but every time I look it up, it reminds me that 2 years ago, the trailer for PSO2 coming to the West was a thing. And I'm like, yeah, Sega kind of fucked people on that.
There's no point in getting it. Just play Final Fantasy 14 or wait till Classic WoW comes out. There's like really no other MMO to play, honestly.
I would laugh if they actually have
I
a
don't like
PSO
to play
collaboration.
Wait, is PSO2 actually subscription based? Because if
Yes.
it's not, then it's still
Optional.
Oh, never mind.
It's optional.
I'm good.
Oh, it's optional?
It's an optional
Oh, okay.
subscription.
Nah, I'm still good. I don't play subscription based. I don't know. I just can't do it. Plus, since I work that job that takes 10 hours of my life away every week, sure, kind of hard. I even had the free trial, and I still didn't use it. Also, didn't help some internets may have dicked me not involving my work's internet.
Right.
Apparently, they have a limiter on large downloads. Who knew?
So they know. They know what's happening.
I think that's just a general work thing because I tried it before and it stopped it. Like, let's not talk about Final Fantasy 15 in the Windows edition. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Or they don't want you to just download that high quality Pornhub content. I don't know.
I wouldn't be stupid enough to do that. Jesus.
You never know. I mean, people are stupid enough to do stuff like that.
Like me. I do it all the time.
Anyways.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Not find anything more interesting in that title because I was already making the joke. So, like, yeah, took them long enough when people started realizing, hey, Yakuza does pretty good in the U.S.
In
Judge Eyes, which is slowly still on track, apparently.
Yep, they're still coming out June 25th, so I can't wait for that one. I am.
See, Hawk has a good game to play from Sega.
Yes, I do. I do. I'm excited. They did, yeah. They're pretty quick about the whole. Oh yeah, we gotta remodel this character because the actor actually got arrested for cocaine charges and stuff. Yeah, like that.
Oh, it's interesting that he talks about Persona 5 on the PC. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be that nice. That's the wishful thinking of the PC gamer person. This person be nice.
This person talked about P3, P5.
All Persona's owned by Sega.
It's honestly possible because there's a lot of they probably looked at what Square's been doing with like releasing the Final Fantasy games to PC and Chrono Trigger and stuff, and they've done very well, like sales wise. They're probably thinking about it too. Bandai's been doing it too with Tales games. I believe they put Vesperia, and they have Berseria and Zestria and the one from the GameCube.
Symphonia.
Symphonia. Yeah, so yeah, they've been doing fairly well too. There's a lot of JRPGs on Steam now, so I imagine they probably are considering it.
That's good.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do well. Like, there's a market.
I do like how they're talking about overseas, though, which is really good because there's a lot of games that just stayed in Japan that didn't come to US.
Yeah,
like,
so maybe Phantasy Star Online 3 could come out. I'm kidding.
I'm joking, but they talk about mobiles, the unfortunate bit.
Let me be honest with you guys.
Yo.
You probably don't really want Phantasy Star Online because that game's riddled with microtransactions.
Yeah.
And a fucking optional subscription. It's just as bad as ESO. You probably don't want to do that. That shit sucks.
Yeah, people are going back to play ESO. But that, I mean, one streamer is probably bringing it back.
Oh man, I love this game. So great.
The Nose was playing it.
I saw a clip of it on Live Stream House.
I hope it wasn't him falling off of someone's house because he didn't pay attention to the gaps.
No, it was somebody sent him mail saying free S-Fan.
Oh my god.
So
everyone tries to scam everyone. It doesn't matter who they are.
Yeah.
Zawardo, did you want was there like any Sega game that you'd like to see coming to PC or come overseas? In particular?
Nope, I'm still waiting for that other game. I forgot what's called. It's the detective one.
Oh, Ace. What? Phoenix Wright?
Ace Ventura?
No, the one that's made by the Yakuza team.
Oh, Judgment. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Still waiting for that one.
Yeah.
That one's coming in June.
Yep.
So just be patient. In that game, hopefully. You think they put that game on PC a lot sooner? I was saying that, but no. Game's going to be a PS4 first, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's probably a time exclusive, so they'll probably put it on PC later on.
They should, maybe that's a good note. Maybe they're going to start thinking about doing PC and PS4 releases at the same time, as they see more and more people will play the game and much better than people still play on console because it's just easy.
Easy, yeah.
And that good. Sega hopefully wants money.
Yeah,
Unlike Konami.
You also have to think about it, like why consoles are more likely to get those kind of games is because they only have one machine to test. When it comes to PCs, like you have to test on multiple setups because not everyone's PC is the goddamn same. So there's that. That's like, well, I would say that's like a pretty obvious reason as to why it takes longer for PCs to come out, or PC versions to come out for certain games, just because testing.
Yeah.
I
There's
mean,
some weird arguments. It just depends on like who's working on it. Like
it really depends. Yeah, I mean,
know,
if those developers are passionate about putting games on PC or PC games in general, then sure. I mean, they'll try to do their best to have these games come out simultaneously. But from a practical sense, they're gonna go with consoles because they're all consistent machines. So
I guess the only interesting reference would be like how the way Monster Hunter is working out, but I still don't understand that one. Monster Hunter Iceborne, first on your console, then you're gonna have to wait like next year for the PC version. Oh, speaking of Konami,
well, we're about to
Konami.
We're about to talk the one thing that Josh is actually interested about.
That's why I was gonna stall.
but no, like Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna stall on a different note than Sega because I was like, at least Sega's starting like money, and Konami is, and then I remember that Konami's bringing, of course, a Yu-Gi-Oh game to the Switch that was originally just gonna be digital only, and then they're like, we're gonna bring a physical. Oh, Josh didn't take that.
All right.
Yeah. No, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. That's my favorite card game.
I was gonna make a joke if we better not tell Shadow there's eventually gonna be a Switch game of Yu-Gi-Oh, which no, I like card games to play because they're boring. That work.
You still play Hearthstone?
I quit Hearthstone and then I almost played MTG and then I went back to Hearthstone. Yeah, there goes that clap. I knew that. Hearthstone actually got boring and it might reach that point again. We'll see. They don't push expansions fast enough and I get kind of bored.
Michi, I just play Final Fantasy 14 and be my healer.
I would probably do that. Or tank, depending on what's needed. I'd play the most boring things to get easy fucking queues, I told Ender. I'm like, I'll do that. I don't feel like sitting in queues for 4 hours. Because everyone wants to play DPS, and that gun class kind of looks neat, although everyone's probably going to jump slightly on that train.
Yeah, and then my tank queues are going to take forever.
Yeah. Yeah. And the only other stall I was going to do when Josh was gone before we went on Borderlands 3 was like, I forgot about that because it was so little that Suda51's going to announce something at MomoCon.
Mm-hmm.
Which they announced Killer. Oh, in 2018 they announced Killer 7 was coming to Steam, so maybe another game's gonna come to Steam from. Maybe there'll be No More Heroes, an actual good game. Wait, how's that gonna be on? I don't know. Tracked what I said, because I don't know what Suda51, because he's crazy. Just give me No More Heroes 3.
Huh. Well.
So, we'll see.
We'll
Maybe
see.
announce another game coming to see. Although, I didn't hear shit about Killer 7 after that release. I forgot that came to Steam until that mentioned it. It's a weird game.
Yeah.
But anyways, talking about good games coming out this year.
Let's talk about a good game for once that's coming out in September. So, Josh, came here with one reason, and that's to talk about Borderlands 3.
We should have put it all the way to the end. Just to, like, fuck it, to keep me the entire podcast.
Dude, listen. I'll just shitpost the whole time still. Like, it doesn't. You could wait till the end, dude.
It's okay. Faka just tunes out of half the podcast, anyways.
I'll just shitpost, dude. That's all I'll do.
But anyways, not shitposted.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I live for.
Although, where's my things? Because I thought the Kotaku article was bad, and it's not completely bad, but they don't explain things.
Randy, what's up, dude?
Oh, here we go.
No? You won't give me the sponsorship? Why? Because everybody's complaining about the Epic Store still? Come on, dude. I'm gonna buy it on the Epic Store. I'm giving you the money. I don't give a shit. I'm not a pussy. I'll get my fucking money taken away from me. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna... Borderlands 3 is gonna suck. Yeah. So what do you guys think? I want to hear what you guys think.
I lost my notes, I think, that I was taking because I listened to someone else's podcast. And I was writing notes of what they were talking about for the thing, so that's fan-fucking-tastic.
Well, I from what I can remember, they talked about the two characters so far, Zane and
I'm playing Zane, 100%.
Mm-hmm. And
want two action skills.
Was it Amara? Was her name?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The siren who punches a shit and has actually finding dialogue because I was listening to the developer playthrough.
Oh yeah, that wonderful demonstration.
We're gonna show what it's like when two people are talking to each other online. No
one does that.
Gearbox and Ubisoft, apparently.
You know what my playthrough is in co-op for that? Yo, dude, shoot this pussy in the head. Yo, fuck this guy, dude. Fucking... Dude, are you fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me? You got that shit, Todd? Fuck you, we're not friends anymore.
I mean, you might not have to break that friendship with instance loot and levels, which I thought were a good change.
Yeah, that's actually great.
Yeah.
Instance loot, because, that's kind of nicer now, because then one person doesn't get a legendary, the other one does, but you can't use that legendary. You can give it to your friend, unless you're different levels. Then I'm not sure how that's going to work. It's going to keep the gun to... They didn't mention that. It's going to keep to the level if you're, like, higher level to that person. Like a level 25 joins, finds a legendary.
Yeah, probably what?
Does that mean...
It said it'd probably work like Diablo 3, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so probably going to stay to that level. Okay, never mind. But Diablo 3 had instance loot. Never knew that.
Yep.
So Borderlands finally waking up to modern age gaming. Good.
Yep. Well, I mean, from what I heard from this guy I was watching, he had a conversation with one of the developers, and they said they drew a lot of inspiration from Titanfall when making this game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, they put in the slide, which was
they had the mantling.
Nice. And the mantling, so it's no longer going to be like 2D playing with this little jumping. You're actually going to be able to get height and shit in a much more interesting way.
Yep.
And
I imagine they had to, because Moses mech and shit. So probably
that mech
to
does look fun.
Yeah.
get reference for that.
I still want to get some more info on Moe's.
Yeah,
One
it's
thing-
weird.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to be like, it was weird that they only showed off 2, but I guess they would show off everything, because I don't know if anyone else heard. They data mined the Twitch app of all the skills immediately.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
I saw the leaks of the skill trees for Zane and Amara before.
But it didn't really matter because streamers were showing them off anyway, so I'm like, cool. That didn't really matter. Streamers going to show it off. They're going to look at the tree because they invited a lot of YouTube and streamer people to go out there and look at it, and of course they're going to talk about it. 400 videos about skill trees.
Yeah. I mean, I like the new skill trees. I think they're more. It's like an upgrade from like 2 and pre-sequel, like that format.
Yeah.
It's more
None of the builds.
more flexibility with characters. I think. Also, they're bringing back some of the old legendaries, like the bitch.
Ah.
The Infinity
I
Pistol.
heard that. And I saw the leaked one of the Infinity is going to be back, but it's just going to be called Infinity.
Mm-hmm. And they have a new legendary that's a Handsome Jack reference.
Yeah,
Handsome
I saw
Jack
a legendary of a rocket launcher that shot burgers for some reason.
Yeah. They got some wacky ass looking guns in this game.
Is there a butt stallion?
I would not be surprised if they had a butt.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had a gun that shot fucking rainbows and would like randomize what element is shooting, and at one point would shoot all of them, or some bullshit.
They had a gun like that in 2. It's like an SMG. They like shot 3 different elements out at once.
Oh yeah. It's basically Tri-Attack, the gun.
Yeah, pretty much. One thing I want to say is those gun sounds are fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
The whole like reloading and everything, like everything with the guns is fantastic
Oh.
so far.
Yeah, the guns.
That's
are pretty.
like porn for me sometimes, just watching gun animations in general. Like Call of Duty, I love watching reloads if they're interesting, even though there's boring guns. What does the gun clip look like when you reload it early? What does it do when you're fully out?
Mm-hmm.
This Borderlands, so
always
they all
loved-
look the same.
I've always loved the way that they animate the reloads in Borderlands games.
Mhm.
And in 3, they're going crazy with that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've got a
And the
fucking
thing-
gun that you like has like a fucking motor or some shit, like a fucking lawnmower or something, and you like
Rev it
or
up.
something. Yeah. And there's like the one where they spin the fucking gun around and like fucking unload it and then reload it and then spin it back around.
Mhm.
It's fucking cool. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
So are you still playing the Siren, Josh?
am I going to? I don't know.
Hmm.
Like she looks really cool, but I want to see the other 2 first.
Yeah. The what was it, the Beastmaster or whatever, and Moe's.
Black and
Mhm.
Rose.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, one new thing though, they had that trailer that came out that
Mhm.
showed a little bit more on Moe's and Flack's abilities a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we know there's each character has 3 abilities.
Yeah.
Instead of just 1. And Moe's had like 2 different mechs.
Oh.
Like she had the gun one, and there was like one that had like melee or some shit. It was like punching stuff.
Oh.
Like I don't know if you
Sure.
noticed that.
Hmm. I have
In
to
all
look
the
back on
trailers, they
that.
showed a flamethrower, so it's going to be interesting to see, like,
Yeah.
probably one tree she customizes the weapons, one maybe even melee build, because that would be interesting.
She may have 3 different mechs. Like
Mhm.
I wonder if that's what they're doing with her. Because she's supposed to be like a mech master or some shit.
Yeah.
Like a mech engineer. As far as Flat goes, I thought he would just have like 3 different pets, which he might. But they showed something where it looked like he went invisible, like kind of like a Zero thing. He
Mhm.
was like running around invisible. So I don't know. With that shit. But they showed a little bit on his pets too. I know they showed the spider ant doing like a Sonic the Hedgehog spin at somebody, and then his cat alien thing jumping on shit. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what they do with those characters.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think of Promethea?
Oh, the first place? It looks neat. Looks great.
Dude,
It's a
everybody
good step
says it
into-
reminds them of Halo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I watched several people and they're all like, "Oh, it's like that tank mission from Halo 2." And Todd said it reminded him of
Like-
Reach.
Reach it.
Yeah, Reach. You're right. I was about to say the other game, which was ODST, but the
Oh,
city's
ODST.
more lit up than ODST.
What do you guys think about Sanctuary 3, the spaceship.
I think it looks cool.
Awesome. It's just, I love that, as I was listening to a stream, they didn't talk. They're like, you're going to be able to customize your quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they stopped about it and walked away, and it's like, wait, what? What? Go back to the customization more. And, like, you can put your gun on a rack and take it off. It's like, okay, so is it going to be are we still going to have a vault and a place to put guns? Which I hope for a much bigger vault. I do like that they made
that each character has their own themed room too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They said they were able to customize the theme, and then they just went away from it.
Because like Amara's looked like kind of like it's purple and had like punching bag and like weights and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then also too, they have the thing where you can hunt alien monsters and mount their heads in Sir Hammerlock's area. That was something too that they mentioned, which I think is also super cool. So there's going to be like alien hunt things
Mm-hmm.
from Sir Hammerlock.
Some Monster Hunter shit going on. Kind of.
I don't know about that, but because like so far I've seen the hit reg actually be responsive, so and actually probably will have more content than Monster Hunter. But
Ooh.
I'm fine with that. Anyway, wait for Iceborne anyways, which will be probably after Borderlands, so have 2 games to play.
What do you guys think of the twins or whatever, the Calypso twins, whatever?
the streamers,
The streamers, yes.
yeah, the streamers.
Holy God, that girl did not have the... I don't hate the voice, but that girl did not have the voice I thought she was going to in the video.
That's a lot of people.
I was like, but then like, remembering she's a fucking streamer, I'm like, you know what? Now it makes...
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense after knowing.
And they explained her weird siren power. Apparently she drains life from shit, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
drains power.
There's been several instances where they talked about how in the first reveal trailer it showed her for a split second draining Lilith's powers, and then there's like a point where during the 1 hour demo where she mentions that she likes the Firehawk's powers a lot. So
Maybe she...
yeah,
Maybe she's rogue, except without the killing.
yeah. So there's been speculation for a while that she's gonna go around hunting sirens.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I heard is she's actually... The whole thing is there's vaults on all these planets, and she's trying to drain the power from all the vaults for some reason. Not explained why, completely, but she's trying to drain the power of the vaults for a reason. I'm like, that can't be good, ever. And then we don't know shit about her brother. At all. Zero. Zip.
Did he talk
Troy
at
has
all?
muscle. Troy?
Nope.
He talked a little bit. He
Isn't
talked
it-
a little bit after they showed that second boss fight
Oh,
with the guy in that.
I didn't
whatever.
see that part. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. Well, that's the cool shit too. That was something I really liked as well. Is they demonstrated that you can get boss weapons, the boss's weapons.
Oh yeah.
And I thought that
And the
was really
boss fights
interesting.
are going to have mechanics, which makes a good look for the raids eventually coming. Are raids actually going to be not like, hey, try to get higher level or some shit and just face beat a boss? Maybe they'll actually have reasoning to them.
Yeah.
Though here's one worrisome element that someone showed me that I didn't pay attention to in the trailer. Weapons have item scores now for some reason.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
And I'm like, that...
Here's the okay. There's nothing
That's a
wrong with
theory.
that. There's nothing wrong with the item levels. My issue is this: do not do what Destiny does and what WoW does, and scale the world with the item level. Do not do
They
that.
said
That is
levels
horrible.
in general, but I'm like, please don't do that for the raids. Just make it about builds and weapons. They don't need to have a certain item level to do fucking raids and shit, unless like maybe on super high difficulties. Okay, because we all know Borderlands is gonna have standard, and then Vault Hunter mode, and then hopefully Ultimate Vault Hunter mode from the start instead of waiting for DLC.
I imagine they will, because like one thing that was very popular with Borderlands 2 was OP, the overpowered difficulties after you beat Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, where it just keeps going, like the difficulty just keeps going up and shit. So I imagine if they don't have that at the start, that'd be a bad play for them, because that is very popular.
Then I'll be okay with item levels, sure. If it applies to like OP, sure. Because you're gonna need it. Because some problem with OP was that not all characters scaled well. So let's hope they fix that problem.
Well, yeah, that's why everyone played Salvador in Borderlands 2.
I'm playing Zero, but Melee Zero can get away with some bullshit, but you have to abuse the DLC weapon. They never return it. Because Moxie weapons are stupid.
Yep.
They heal you. And Moxie has one weapon in a quest that heals you for 50% of the damage. But that's also Salvador's thing. You get that one for Salvador, he never fucking dies.
I think.
Grog Nozzle.
Grog Nozzle.
From the Tiny Tina DLC, and it's retarded. I was using them like, wow, this exists.
Oh no, that's like the meta thing for Salvador is have Grog Nozzle with the explosive pistol.
Yeah, I think Salvador and Zero are pretty much the only ones that do super great in OP, but other characters can. Apparently,
Gage does.
Well, Gage has Anarchy, which that's a thing.
That's why.
It's not about her mech at all. So them saying like we're gonna have a bunch of different builds, I'm like, please, just make it so a lot of builds can fit into the game. Like. Make pre-sequel, a lot of builds were viable, just there was no end game at all. Pre-sequel didn't have shit. There wasn't even a raid, I think, if I remember correctly, and I played through that game.
No.
Iwajara.
Really. The thing with pre-sequel is because I imagine they didn't do that because it didn't really do well sales-wise. So I imagine they didn't really want to do much with it.
Well, but the base game still had a raid, which was,
Well, it had that
Terramorphous.
dude in the cave. Yeah, that too, yeah.
Iwajara, the Godzilla joke. Reference. Yeah, I know. I farmed him. He's weird.
It didn't have as much content as Borderlands 2, and that's just because I didn't think it did well. Borderlands, like saying it didn't have as much content as Borderlands 2 is a bit of a stretch because there's so much DLC for Borderlands 2. You literally could just play Borderlands 2 for literally months on end.
I've been replaying it, and I've been going fast because I'm not doing side story because I don't need to anymore.
You don't really need to, period, unless you want a certain gun from a certain quest.
Which we're hoping for Borderlands 3 is less of a... I hope it's still a thing you want certain guns, but less that just breaks the game.
Well, that's something that they talked about as well, is they want it to be more...
skilled.
They just don't want people... They want people to have a more diversity when it comes to playing their character. They don't want it to be like, all right, well, I'm going to go after this gun specifically because this gun's busted. They want every gun to be viable, and for everybody. So you can essentially play however the fuck you want. Because they don't want to repeat a Borderlands 2 where it's just like, all right, well, I need to go farm this gun, and now I don't need any other gun now. I'm going to go for this build specifically because this build is fucking broken. And that's that. That was always something I didn't really like about Borderlands 2. Is I always felt like if I wanted to get through the harder difficulties, I had to build this way, or use this build and have to use these guns, and that's it. Which is the case. If you want to survive the OPs, you gotta have Grog Nozzle and fucking that rocket pistol. Because you're fucked, dude. You can't get through that shit without those guns. So
interesting bit from Reddit. Apparently, okay, neat part about the spaceship and all this world stuff. It's going to be a lot more interesting for DLC because now DLC is probably just going to be worlds or areas you teleport to, which will be interesting to see how they do DLC because I've noticed a trend with DLCs. They always have an after ending DLC. so far. Like something that connects the game to the next part. Hell, even pre-sequel had that. Now that I thought about it, it only had one DLC. Because Borderlands 1, it
It had two
was
DLCs.
General Knox. Technically, Borderlands 2 was only... Well, yeah, pre-sequel, but I'm just talking about the ones... Meaning, Borderlands 2 was Tiny Tina. That was obviously after the end of the game. The other ones you could play at any point. And then pre-sequel was Claptrap, going to Claptrap's mind, giving Jack the code to basically everything, and he had the fucking fucked up face before he slightly became handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh no, he was handsome, Jack, by then.
The end of pre-sequel, kind of more, like as far as the base game goes, kind of led more into potentially Tales from the Borderlands.
Yep.
Because like they obviously let Athena go, and she's a good guy, I guess. I mean, she's always kind of
Question
been.
mark?
She's
Yeah,
always
so
kind of
she's
been.
a mercenary.
Yeah.
Anti-hero.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's
Let's see if
Borderlands 2
pre-sequel-
ties in more, I think, because they obviously talk about multiple vaults and like broadening their exploration for these vaults and shit, which essentially is Sanctuary 3 now.
Yep. It'll be interesting if ending from pre-sequel actually shows up at all in this game. Because there was a weird bit involving a Guardian saying, which is kind of happening, a
guarantee.
war is coming.
Well, there was some speculation people have because Gearbox likes to put little Easter eggs in everything they do to fucking make people speculate shit. There is, in the original trailer, the reveal trailer, there is Guardian related stuff in there that you have to freeze frame through the fucking trailer to find.
Oh.
I'm not surprised.
So it's possible. Like, I imagine they're not going to like leave any loose ends on that. I mean, we're dealing with vaults, like multiple vaults. So I imagine
Guardians guard vaults and built them and yada yada yada, and the reason all this shit happens. I'm reading an interesting thing. Apparently, they're not going to bring new characters. They're going to expand on the 4 with abilities and capabilities.
Really?
Randy apparently mentioned. So that'll be interesting. Although, I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather have more characters. Because if they make base 4 character fun, then why not just bring in new characters doing the same stuff? I mean, that's what they've done for 2 games.
Yeah, they've only done it for 2 games.
Yeah, 1 didn't have that.
No.
And they made those characters mostly fun. Krieg's kind of... I forgot, we didn't mention Krieg is also super OP, but he needs like fucking 100% the ground muscle. He's the worst early game. Then
Yeah,
the hunt.
I mean, I think it'd be interesting to have more characters because I know in pre-sequel they actually did have very interesting DLC characters.
I like Jack's body double, but now fucking what's his name? Zane kind of has that along with Zero's ability essentially,
Yeah, he's like a mixture of Zane
and Jack or Zero and
Zero
Jack.
and Jack, yeah.
Because he shoots, because the copy can now shoot guns, and Zero's literally just was a distraction.
He's also a copy of. Well, they said he's kind of like Mordecai too, which I guess probably is more. I think he's more like Mordecai.
The drone. He's the mix of all 3 first Vault Hunters that's not Brit. Or kind of ish. I have to rethink that sentence too. He has a bit of Soldier, he has a bit of Mordecai, and he has a bit of Zero. Because the barrier thing is apparently supposed to be interesting, and the only one that had that was anybody with a technical turret.
Ah, yes.
And you can copy that essentially, because Zane's, like I said, the only character with 2 action skills. So you could have the bury up and the drone, like him and basically Mordecai, or fucking Invis and something else. So it'll be interesting.
Also, too, one thing I think is pretty interesting about Zane is like apparently you can like swap places with the clone.
Oh yeah.
Which I thought was pretty interesting because like they demonstrated that during one of the boss fights. I think it's pretty cool. I think that's really good if like or it's really good utility for survival shit. Like if you're in a hairy position, you just teleport to your fucking your clone.
Oh, it's like I lost my notes, so I'm still remembering stuff. They did say one weird, interesting thing. They said now you can revive NPCs, and NPCs will revive you, so that's gonna make definitely interesting.
That's right.
NPCs might not just be, hey, look, this person you're escorting's there. They're not gonna help you worse shit, so hopefully there won't be a complete thing. So maybe they're gonna help solo players a little bit, but I don't know. That was a weird note that I remember.
Also, one interesting thing is also they have a machine where they can like pick up like the lost items and they'll just spit it out.
The lost loot machine, my favorite thing ever because I've lost loot.
Yep.
Watch it go over cliff and be like, well, that's fucking gone. What fight did I think I had the problem? Oh yeah, it's sorry for some people who haven't played Borderlands 2, but it's been many years. Bloodwing's fight. I killed Bloodwing. No.
Oh yeah.
The second time you go back to Bloodwing. No. When you go back to Bloodwing, there's like the son of Mothrak, and I killed that motherfucker in the air, and I got no loot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where did your loot go? What the fuck? Killing things in the air have been a problem in Borderlands.
It will happen with Bloodwing too. Like
I think Bloodwing it might have happened. I don't remember much flute.
It happened to me recently. I went back and did a playthrough of Borderlands 2 recently. And
so have I. And I lost loot.
Bloodwing was one of the fights I lost loot on. I was like, I've never seen that happen. That's never happened to me before.
Let's hope they make how loot falls fucking not as bad as their previous iterations, because there's been anything that flies, even in Borderlands 1, like no, even to pre-sequel, just loot will go flying and it's fucking gone if it goes the wrong direction.
Well, there's also
I'm thinking back to Mothrak. Yeah. Mothrak was the best example of Borderlands 1. I lost so much loot in those fights because that thing would just fall weirdly in bad places, and it's like, well, so much for all that shit. Flying piece of shit. We'll see how they do vehicles, because people are already showing there's going to be badass ranks, but they're calling it something else. And one of the things was vehicle damage as an upgrade. I'm like, are they not going to make vehicles OP in some cases?
From what I heard, they said vehicles during that demo felt the same as they did in 2.
Oh boy. So they're going to be decent. And
yeah.
Having a tree to upgrade them it's an interesting choice.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like, especially in Promethea, it looks like vehicles do play well, I mean, of course, like vehicles always have played a very important role in Borderlands games to get from point A to point B and shit. So yeah, I don't know, maybe. One thing I thought was interesting that I noticed was in that trailer, it showed bandits jumping onto your vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing is GTA style fucking stealing people, hijacking vehicles. I saw that too. There's a part where Amaro.
If they make the vehicles all the same like they have done in other games, like people are also going to drive those, that would be very possible. Because, I mean, you run into the bandit runners all the time in Borderlands 2 when you have to fucking build one. Actually run into most of the vehicles the same because they're not going to make super specific models for the enemies.
Also, another thing I'm really happy about is how like cover is destructible.
Oh yeah, that too.
Because I fucking hate little bastard ass bandits who just sit behind cover and don't even pop out. I want to blow that shit up and fucking kill them instead of running around the side and flanking them and shit and then getting fucked because there's like fucking like 50 bandits behind them shooting at me. I love that. It's great.
I do love one moment they said, like, we want to add more bosses. And I'm like, good, because bosses are, like, with the intros, the bosses seem to be so much of a piece of the game. They always add something. That boss fight with Mouthpiece just looked entertaining. Too bad during the gameplay they kind of didn't kill it very fast because they knew they were going to shit on it.
Yeah, they wanted to fucking... The guy who was playing Zane wanted to show off all of Zane's abilities. He didn't really do anything.
Yeah. Which is fine, but... Yeah. All the legendaries weapons display on...
Another thing, too,
oh, I didn't
is...
see that in the video.
I like how the Teddior guns are.
Oh, the
I
new
like
version
that.
of TDR, finally.
Yeah. So they're not all just fucking
Exploding.
exploding. Like, they have, like, the bouncy ball, they have the homing rockets, they have the gun with legs, shit. Like,
Yep.
that shit's cool.
I
I like
mean,
it.
they had exploding, and then they think they had a shotgun, which I abused a lot back in the time where you threw it in a fly around, shoot off the rest of its clip.
Oh, yeah.
Love that gun.
Mhm. Oh, you know what other legendary is coming back? Conference Call.
Oh, boy.
The Hyperion shotgun.
Yeah, I remember
Yep.
conference call before they patched it. And apparently, if you had those guns before the patch, they stayed in their OP state. That's amazing to laugh about, but yeah. I just saw a picture. Apparently, legendaries are now going to be marked on the minimap. Like, there's going to be orange dots. I'm like, oh, that's a good change, so you'll
Wow.
never... I
Yeah,
mean,
they're
it's
making
very
even more like
good they
Diablo.
changed Money's fucking look to not look like the orange of legendaries anymore, thank God.
Yeah.
Although, I did see Iridium came back, and we don't know what that's used for, because you buy...
Oh, yeah, because you
Best
spend
change?
money. Yeah.
Yeah, upgrade slots are now back to money instead of Iridium, so they're going to have to see what Iridium's used for this time.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be Seraph Crystals, and you'll be able to buy guns or use them for something else.
Yeah, I'm curious how that's going to work now. Or maybe it'll be like cosmetics, maybe, I don't know. Because they did tease a little bit that they are keeping a lot of cosmetics, and there's also emotes now.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Randy
gotta-
fucked up, apparently, and said, like, we're no microtransactions, except for cosmetics. And I'm like, those were microtransactions, technically, if they were choosable or not.
That's micro. Well, people were arguing, like, saying that, oh, DLC is microtransaction. And I'm like, no, it isn't.
It is not,
it is
actually,
absolutely
because a
not
friend had a
fucking-
talk with me about that. Like, DLC for Worlds, that's not microtransactions. Buying cosmetics technically is, because you don't have to. Completely. Same thing with DLC.
Here's the thing, though. It's cosmetics. There should be no complaints about that, right? I mean, I prefer to work for it in game and get it. But if that's what they want to do for microtransactions, that's how they want to monetize the game. Okay, at least it's not XP boosts. At least it's not damage boosts or anything like that. Because that shit sucks. I hate that shit. It's really bad. That's where I draw the line with microtransactions.
And I love people are complaining like, oh, but you're getting these special items, increase your XP and drops for ordering a higher version. You realize how trash those items were? If people buy it like I did, I'm not doing it for that shit. Those items were trash. Like the one that gives you a chance to less likely get to get better rarity. Apparently, it was like 5% less chance to get whites all the time. That's it. That's all it did. So you're gonna get greens a lot, but not whites. And it's like people need to stop caring about it.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they don't do what Destiny 2 did with the fucking coins or whatever the fuck, where like you can only get like ships and fucking certain ships and certain speeders and shit through the microtransactions. Like,
yeah, and then they fucked over that system recently, and I don't want to talk about it. And,
did they add like where you can get weapons and shit from it or something?
No, it's just
Oh no, they had
they
weapon
stopped.
skins. They had weapon skins.
Weapon skins, which wasn't terrible in this sense, because you could get them from level up, and I need to double check if they changed it, but they stopped giving you the microtransaction bugs on boxes on level up, which is a problem, because that means you could only literally get it from silver dust, which you can get from bounties. You can get those items from bounties, luckily, ish. But yeah, it's people still aren't happy with the system. And recently, they came out and were starting to say, we don't want to care as much for PvP. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Hello, Bungie. You've made some of the better PvP games. Don't talk about PvP, and half your player base is PvP. Like, I hope they woke up when people complained right then. It's like, don't fuck over half your game. There's a PvE aspect and there's PvP, and your gunplay feels good because you know what the fuck gunplay is, and your game, well, the games you helped on, it's about to be on PC, and a lot of people are gonna play it. God, Halo 3. Can't. Ender's trying to convince. I don't have the nostalgia, but Ender's like, you could play it with me, and I'm like, you're trying to tempt me, and I might fall for it. Because I don't mind playing Halo 3. I'm just gonna be trash on PC. People are gonna be better. My age will show. Maybe I'll just use a controller. Fuck it.
Well,
I can't play.
I think if you guys have any final comments, we gotta, move through the rest of the news and yeah.
Last comment. I really hope Destiny does not release their DLC in September at the same day as fucking Borderlands 3. That would be a mistake in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's gonna be playing Borderlands.
Yep. Zawarudo, how you feel about Borderlands? Are you gonna help on it?
I'm still trying to finish up Borderlands 2, and the only character that looks fun to me is the guy. I don't know his name. I'm sorry. It's the robot.
Oh, Flack. Yeah.
Black.
The robot.
That's what I'm thinking about playing.
I want to see stuff on Moe's. That's my final comment. Other than, oh yeah, she rides a mech, but I want to see the other abilities and stuff. But
wait, you mean Zero, Zawarudo?
On Borderlands 2 in my playthrough right now, yeah. I'm making him a sniper.
Yeah, you mean Zero, the robot. Yeah. Well, we don't know if he's a robot. We don't know what the fuck
I thought he was an alien, but whatever.
No one knows what the fuck he is.
Alright, well.
That's the problem.
That rectangle his head is?
Oh, he's a fucking alien.
And I love his stupidest intro that they had to make a joke about because I got it immediately when I saw it. Of like, funny enough, he always divides.
Oh yeah. So Flack. Yeah, that's a picture.
Divide by Zero.
Oh yeah. All right.
Checking what else comes in September.
Anyways, let's just breeze through the rest. So we already talked about Dragon Age 4. So Azure Lane, that one mobile game with the ship girls that's not Kantai, is bringing their game to the West in 2020. So Azure Lane Crosswave on the PS4. It's probably going to be one of those like on-rail shooters or whatever. So
if I can get a sponsorship with Azure Lane.
Or maybe not on-rail shooter, but like probably one of those like virtual on sort of shooters. I don't know if they have like a gameplay video or not of that. I've only seen
not a good one.
Yeah, there's only like screenshots for when it comes to the good ones anyway. So hopefully they'll come up with some sort of like actual gameplay trailer or something for the Western version, quote unquote. And yeah, we'll see from there. But yeah, the lineup is still
I guess I'll mention that.
interesting, I guess, but yeah, they'll hopefully put in more ships in there. Yeah, we'll see about that. Epic bought Rocket League recently. So does that mean Rocket League will be removed from Steam and move on to the Epic Store? Probably, but
Great.
Will they get more money for fucking tournaments? Probably. Epic's actually good at supporting fucking esports. That's a side note. Although they fuck over their tournaments hardcore every time. Surprisingly, they didn't fuck over the current one.
I can't believe Epic Store is taking another game off of Steam.
Oh my god, here we go.
Oh my god.
You know, I come to terms with this because with the whole agreement, and I want to eventually play Hades, I will play Epic Store. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Who gives a shit?
Like, oh no, Borderlands. With how hyped people are, I think they're starting to get the stick out of their ass. Like, You want to play this game before fucking 2020? Then fuck it.
Dude, let me tell you something. Everybody who says that they're gonna wait till it comes out on Steam is a
Holy
fucking
shit.
liar. They're gonna buy it on the Epic
yeah.
Store. They're gonna play
yeah,
it.
we've
They're
been
gonna
over.
love it. Then they're gonna still bitch on Twitter about fucking fucking what's his name, Troy Baker not voicing Reese.
Reese, yeah.
I mean, I didn't know who the voice actor was. We like tried something. And I'm like, you know what? He didn't do a bad job. I honestly thought it was a different person because people use Matt Mercer emulate Troy Baker, but it's Ray Chase, which I don't care. I didn't hate it. I heard it, and I'm like, eh.
I mean, I've heard people complain about Claptrap. It's a new voice.
But that, holy
He
shit!
sounds
I can't
better.
believe how far
Yeah.
behind people are.
He sounds better. Like I'm
I
sorry.
don't even mind because
Yeah.
you know why they had to change voice actors? Because he had a problem with them. So deal with it.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna change about that. Original voice actor and fucking Gearbox had a huge falling out, and I'm like, oh yeah. When someone brought it up, it's like Claptrap sounds different. I'm like, right, because they had a falling out.
Mm-hmm.
So they can just hold that, whatever.
It's fine. Like I don't know.
Yeah, listen to it.
I think the fact that most of the voice actors are returning. I mean, I've heard Eric Valle or whatever how you ever say his last name, voicing the fucking bandits though. I heard his voice during the presentation.
Fucking obviously, Lilith still Lilith.
Yep.
Maya still Maya. Zero still Zero.
Zero
Brick
with
is
this
still Brick.
fucking-
Brick is still Brick. Tiny Tina,
Brick's-
they have confirmed that Tiny Tina's voice actress is returning to voice her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Birch and less of a
Yeah.
Mimi game. Although they had some. Oh yeah, okay, I know we're off it, but I'm already gonna say this. I was already appreciating the fucking references much better done in Borderlands 3. They had a Windows 98 reference.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. That's not Mimi. That's actually funny, but you know, a lot of people nowadays won't get that joke.
Yep.
No, they
That's the sad part. We're starting to get old.
Especially me.
especially me, I'm 97.
Oh my god.
Windows 97.
No,
Yeah.
98.
Those XP.
You know what?
Yeah, XP.
Yeah, before we go too off the train, yeah, Epic Store now has Rocket League. Maybe their tournaments will be worth more and the fucking people might watch it. I forget that game has tournaments until like I see something random about it. I'm like, alright, there's an esports team league for this.
Yeah.
Surprised people still play that game. I thought that game was forced and dead.
Nope.
Guess
I
not.
think there's still a huge following. And with Epic behind it, oh my god, they're going to get more references that probably cost money. So think what, they had a DeLorean in that game?
Yeah. DeLorean, Batmobile, fucking all kinds of
We
shit.
already know Epic doesn't give a fuck about references and worrying about lawsuits, obviously.
Yep.
Carlton dance? No, that's just a Fortnite dance.
Oh.
Actually, the only trouble they had was like the football one, jerseys.
Oh.
I don't remember why. Like they actually had to remove them from the store, and like, that's weird.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, what's not weird and pretty mundane at this point is that COD is
Oh my God.
having their next game announced before June. Yay!
I just realized they're at the end of their DLC cycle almost for Black Ops 4, so it's pretty normal. I think they're on third DLC.
Another
I
COD
uninstalled that game, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, I
still
uninstalled that game literally like fucking like not even a month after it came out.
Yeah, you guys have fun with PC and bullshit. Oh
Yeah,
my
it
god.
just got boring after a while.
Yeah, and they added stuff a little late. I feel
Blackout's trash. Like I'm tired of BR games. Like there's nothing interesting about Blackout.
yeah. Just have no people play them, and I don't know if I can go through Apex Legends again right now and some solos. Still been installed, I think. Right?
I
Yeah.
did too. I haven't played it since.
I haven't played it
in
since
months.
Season 1 came out.
I haven't played since they didn't even add that yet. Right before they even had
So before Octane.
Yeah, before the He came out. Yep. I got bored of that game too.
And apparently,
If I make it BRs, they suck.
it's okay. Probably next COD will have another BR that no one's gonna care, and
Halo's probably gonna have a Halo Infinite's probably gonna have a BR mode.
I give zero fucks about that. Holy shit! 343. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't even know about Halo Infinite. I don't even care.
I
But
forgot
Halo
that
Reach
game.
is coming to PC though. I love that game.
But yeah, next COD. What's the rumor? Holy shit! I almost forgot my thought. Apparently, the next COD, which people are guessing Modern Warfare 4, will actually have a single player story again. Almost like people are starting to learn if you do a good fucking single player story, which they probably still won't. That people enjoy them. I mean,
No, you need BR mode. Zoomers
we'll
don't care
see
about
if
stories.
Activision can do it, but I don't think they'll ever be able to do like Titanfall 2 of current time of a good single player story. This story was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Titanfall 2. That story mode.
And of course, multiplayer of Titanfall 2 is still going to be my example of most things I'd rather play.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway,
Sliding,
COD.
wall running.
Anyway, COD game coming. Whoa. So anyway,
Yay.
so what was this about, Michi?
Platinum has 2 IPs that belong to no one else. It's no party development like Bayonetta or what else they say? Nier Automata.
Mm-hmm.
They have some secrets they're still holding back. It'll probably be E3. Maybe. I don't know. Or Astral Chain. That's what they're saying, because apparently Astral Chain's not wholly them.
Uh-huh.
It's probably Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Asshole chain.
Asshole chain.
God damn it. Yeah. At least I have a platinum game to play on the Switch, and not the reason I bought the Switch, because at the top it also talks about Bayonetta 3 is going through a new design approach, which is the first time we've heard about Bayonetta 3 in about months.
Yeah.
A year, actually. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, they mentioned Bayonetta 3, which was my main reason I even looked at the article. I'm
yeah.
Holy shit. And then it's like they have 2 IPs, which is good, because Platinum's good at making games, and it's just going to be them, so that'll be interesting to see.
Never been done before, says. We'll see about that.
No developers.
Maybe. Didn't like someone from Platinum Games like leave like not a while back or some shit? I forget.
No, remember. We might have covered something, but, that's hard to say.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, let them... Oh my god, I missed... Wow, cool. That's what I get for using the OK keyboard that I slightly destroyed on a laptop. Okay, I have another one. Don't ask. Things happen to my laptops, specifically to a W key every time. Okay, and it's slowly being trashed, whatever. So I was gonna double check just looking through the Metsu articles. I don't remember. We've had a lot of people leave certain places, like Square Enix.
Yeah, and then Marvelous Games.
Oh, maybe that was it. Didn't he go to Platinum?
No. Actually, maybe. I don't know.
Might be mixing.
We're probably mixing it up for someone else. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah. There's like something that you wanted to talk about for Bloodstain. Might as well get it out of the way.
Oh, I was just talking about Bloodstain finally has a release date.
Oh yeah.
You put a cool article towards it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here it is. Bayonetta 2 director Yusuke Hashimoto left Platinum Games back in February.
Oh yeah. So yeah. There you go. Yeah. So
No,
what's
my
the
thing was just short.
yeah? So what's the release date?
Bloodstain,
Bloodstain.
June 16th.
16th. Okay, of June.
I believe.
That's like
I
not.
didn't post the article.
That's like not long after E3.
Nope. I mean, they're finally done. Let's see, one of the few Kickstarter games I've been waiting for God, I don't know how long. That Kickstarter was back when Indivisible went up.
Another
those
game
games.
I'm fucking waiting on.
I mean, at least June 18th. Okay, I was close. And then 25th for the Switch.
Oh, okay.
1 week later. But they probably have to polish them up for the Switch. I don't know when we get the game on, because I wouldn't mind a Castlevania-ass game on the Switch.
Yeah, I want to play Indivisible. That shit looks still cool.
That game still doesn't have a date, technically.
Yeah.
Game FAQs keeps coming up with these bullshit ones, and apparently people keep saying it's out as a pre-order, and it doesn't. It's like Amazon pre-order, I think.
Yeah, like December,
this game will come out.
Like December, like fucking 31st of whatever fucking year it is.
Yep.
The placeholder date.
Yeah. Castlevania game to play in June.
Mm.
Anime Castlevania that looks way better than it did from the beginning because, hey, look at what a Kickstarter game can be if they actually try.
Yep.
Looking at you, Mighty Number 9.
Oof.
Then Mega Man 11 existed, and then people forgot. Mighty Number 9 fucked up.
Yeah. Inafune. Who's that guy? Oh, maybe he did work with Mega Man stuff at one point.
Yeah, and Bloodstain has fucking Koji Iga, Mr. Castlevania, so... But he actually knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yep.
It's almost like he worked on the games, hand in hand.
Yeah.
And in the phone name...
He was just an artist, right? And then he just they appointed him producer at some point.
Yeah.
And then something happened, and then he left, and then tried to make another Mega Man game, and that sucked. And then Capcom's like, "Oh yeah, let's make a Mega Man game," and then that one's pretty good, apparently.
Maybe if he does well enough with Bloodstain, maybe Konami will never wake the fuck up. Even though they have a Castlevania collection.
That's Konami we're talking about. Come on, man. You're giving them too much credit right now.
Yeah, he goes basically. Look at his track record. Producer of every Castlevania up until Harmony of Despair was the last one he worked on.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, it's almost like he super worked on those. It's
almost as if he has actual experience with those games, or actually making games.
I just realized that Castlevania Collection has none of the games that Iga worked on. Interesting.
Wow.
They're all like older Castlevanias, like Kid Dracula and. Yeah, let's not talk about that weird lineup that I looked at. I'm like, those are weird games to bring back.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it on this podcast episode. Unless anyone wants to bring up something before we sign off.
I guess I should, because now I just remembered. I was like, I had some... Oh, yeah. Man, if Final Fantasy 15 didn't get dicked, I was right.
Oh.
A book came out in Japan, and it's been translated.
Oh.
And the new ending... Okay. So how would you like to have a party with Noctis, Arden, Lunafreya, but she's demonized, apparently.
What the hell?
Probably should mention spoilers. Yeah. And, Aranea. That was going to be the ending for all the DLCs after you did Lunafreya.
What?
Lunafreya was supposed to be killed by Arden, and then she'd be resurrected by Bahamut.
What?
And you would play with her, have newfound powers similar to Arden's. then this article doesn't say what you would have done with Aranea. But remember when I said, wouldn't it be a surprise if Bahamut was the villain the entire time? Yeah, you basically fight Bahamut. He was completely going to be a dick. Yeah, after defeat Bahamut, and Lunafreya would be revived through the powers of Shiva, Arden would die and be considered the founder king of Lucius. And then Noctis and Lunafreya would have children. That would have been the good ending. But so much for those DLCs.
Yeah.
Man, that story writing actually would have been decent. Or it would have been better if they didn't have to explain everything else in the game with other DLCs and had this.
With more money. I gotta spend more money to know all this. Jesus.
Well, no, this is what I mean. We go backwards. Those other DLCs never existed, and these ones came out as those DLCs, and that would have been much better for that game. But, that never happened. Also, they remind us that at the time those were canceled was the time Tabata left this company, so that's interesting.
Right. That's right.
Cancellation during Tabata's leaving.
He was ashamed of himself for making such a trash game.
Also, I think he was going to another. But yeah, no, that book was really going to have some interesting choices.
Dog shit. Type Zero's dog shit. Final Fantasy 15's dog shit. Might as well just leave. It's good on him. Go start your own trash ass company. Make trash games.
It's weird that the DLC stopped. That with them gone, they could have went on without it. But whatever. But no, yeah, that alternate ending would have been kind of neat to see. But whatever.
Yeah.
They had to make a book, and that book explains more what you're gonna do in RNAs, because it looks like it's just Lunafreya and finishing that, and then explaining an ending. But yep. I like how this says, though, and up to Noctis players would have gone against Bahamut in a final battle with fighter consisting of Noctis, Luna, Arden, and fan favorite Aranea. Aranea is all the fan favorite despite all the rest of them.
Yeah. If only that DLC came out, I would actually pick the game up again to just to play it.
It's not the best bit. Yeah, I would have played like I said, I probably would mostly just played Arden's and Arenea's and Noctis. I kind of don't care about Luna, but that would have been neat if someone convinced me. But yeah, 15 would have had that happy ending, even though it wasn't 100% needed. But everybody bitched about the ending of them sacrificing themselves, so... Yeah.
We don't need happy endings all the time.
No, I was fine with the original ending.
Yeah.
But having a fight with Arnett, hopefully switching between those characters and just playing as Aranea, I would have been happy.
How boring is it to have the same fairy tale ending where the hero defeats the villain and then happily ever after? That's so shit.
It's always boring to have a good main character, and that's why I think Berseria and Vesperia are kind of more interesting for Tales games.
Yeah.
Although, there's other interesting ones, but I just mean recently that remade. Because, we all know Yuri isn't the shining example.
He's definitely not the shining knight in armor sort of character.
Although he does have armor of Shining Knight, and then he has costumes that make him look like fucking villains from other games.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Well, anyways, I think this is a good time to wrap things up. So,
yeah, I got school in the morning.
Zawarudo doesn't have school anymore.
Yeah.
Zawarudo now has to go find a job and not look at this piece of paper sitting on the wall ever.
Welcome to the real world, motherfucker.
Yeah, pussy.
It's okay, I'll be a stripper.
I could make a joke of...
That's not a bad idea. I've actually considered that too.
What? No, I was going to mention Zawardo. How much student loans do you have to worry about?
No, Zawardo, don't be a stripper. Just be a cam boy.
Yeah.
They make more money. Or just go into the gay porn industry, because they fucking make a shitload of money, too.
Just be an e-boy, dude.
Yeah, dude, just do it, man.
Jesus Christ.
You don't hear that often. Move
my
over, fucking
God.
e-girls.
God.
E-boys are...
Jesus Christ, are we promoting?
No! We on the podcast do not promote.
I am.
Okay, Josh is, but
Fucking...
for the first time.
Get go in the sex industry. It's good. I like jerking off to people. Fuck.
Oh, God.
POV stuff.
Oh, God.